I like that Honduran cigar, the spirits rise. Smoke curling like ancestors whispering in the skies. Dr. Sebi in my left ear saying heal from inside. This ain't no new land, we the ones they try to deny. Before Columbus ever dreamed of ship steer, we was building mounds, doing rituals with no fear. From Yucatan to Galveston, New Orleans near. That's a triangle of soul, boy, the map been clear. Second lines ain't parades, that's ancestral rights. Tambourines and feathers under full moonlight. We ain't immigrants now, we the original might. Built pyramids and bone flutes before Rome took flight. Topcatz said it loud, stop begging for permission. Our culture ain't missing, it's just deep in tradition. We ain't African cause they told us we remember the mission. The land speaks Creole, soul food and intuition, We been here through the blood and the drum, through the elders, the chants and the kiss of the sun. Smoke rise from the leaf, yeah, we talk to the sky. And the ancestors' rhythm, we never die. We been here, oh yeah, we been here. Way before they wrote their lives, we still live. It's our home, not a place we disappear. Jaheim singing true through the pain and the tears. Granny sat me down, roll something slow. Said when you puff, give thanks, let the cosmos know. I inhale the jungle, exhale the flow. Spitting stories that the textbook still scared to show. Cigar lit like a torch from ancient rites. Aromas like prayers to the Orishas at night. New Orleans ain't a torch tale, it's black divine. Where the jazz horns been time and the spirits align. Forget Columbus, we was dancing in stars. Trading turquoise, dripping culture in bars. Drums talking codes, spirits moving cars. Look close, the past ain't gone, it's just behind these stars. From Congo Square to Trammy porches, we built this land, no need for endorsements. The Mardi Gras beats ain't just for decor, that's soul armor, homie, we was gods before war. We been here through the blood and the drum, through the elders, the chants and the kiss of the sun. Smoke rise from the leaf, yeah, we talk to the sky. In the ancestors' rhythm, we never die. We been here, oh yeah, we been here. Way before they wrote their lives, we still live. This our home, not a place we disappear. Jaheim singing true through the pain and the tears. Through the blood and the drum, through the elders, the chants and the kiss of the sun. Smoke rise from the leaf, yeah, we talk to the sky. In the ancestors' rhythm, we never die. We been here, oh yeah, we been here. Way before they wrote their lives, we still live. It's our home, not a place we disappear. Jaheim singing true through the pain and the tears. We been here, oh yeah, we been here. Way before they wrote their lives, we still live. It's our home, not a place we disappear. Jaheim singing true through the pain and the tears.
Mic check, Chief. Mic check. All right, y'all. Damn, I don't know what the hell happened. Oh man, hold on, man. Hold on. Man, I can't believe y'all let me sit there that long. And the whole time my mic went on. Man, I've been talking more shit than a little bit. Boy, that's cold. All right, mic check, mic. We here, we rocking. Y'all can hear me loud and clear. Man, I don't know what happened, man. Shout out to Miss Mary Jane, man, Atlanta. Cause I'm like, hey, y'all drop y'all stakes in the building. Ain't nobody, I'm going down. I'm doing the shout outs. Ain't nobody dropped their stakes. I'm like, okay, maybe they don't want to play today. Fam, I'm on here talking. Man, I got the Cosmic Plug. I said, how you doing, Miss Cosmic Plug? I say, I remember you. That name, Cosmic Soul Plug. I said, I remember it was back in 83 after prom. And next day, motherfucker came looking for me. 3 p.m., 4 p.m. My granny say that get that girl from my front of my house. I said, what's going on? What girl? She said she outside. So I go out there in the gate in the yard. I said, what the hell you doing around here at my grandma's house? I thought motherfucker had a flashlight in her hand. I said, 3 o'clock, what you doing with that flashlight? She said, you know what you did to me. I closed the gate, bitch. You know, I could see it in the eye. I closed the gate. I said, ain't nobody done you nothing. You carry that down yonder with that foolishness. She said, nigga, get my soul back. I said, motherfucker, I ain't got your soul. She said, yeah, you did. Use a Cosmic Soul Plug, motherfucker. Get my soul back. Bitch threw a shoe at me. Yeah, I ran in the house. I said, Granny, call the loud. Bitch, I'm gonna get you on probation or something. Bitch, you a trespass. You better not come past that gate. Y'all looked like more than on thin line between love and hate when the mama came out there. Yeah, yo. When Marcus' mama came out there, yeah, he had to hold her back. Yeah, that motherfucker talking about you know what you did to me. Man, you better carry your ass down yonder with that. Then you come over here fuck with them Texas boys. Then you come over here fuck with them Texas boys. Then you carry your ass down yonder. Yeah, I had the whole big mama back. Yeah. You know what you did to me. Get my soul back. Motherfucker, I ain't got you. I started tapping my pockets. I say, dude, did I walk off with this motherfucker? So I got the patting on my pockets. I say, motherfucker, I ain't got I don't do no stealing. Yeah, I don't do no motherfucking stealing. Bitch threw a shoe at me. I said, listen, hey, bitch, that almost hit me. You know what, granny? Bro, I had to hold her back like on thin line between love and hate. Motherfucker called me a Cosmic Soul Plugger. Yeah. Say, turn up. I wish I could go through the goddamn thing again. Hey, but check it out. So look, this the play. Man, I done told people, somebody said they wanted to send me something. If you look up here on the left, scan those barcodes on y'all phones, on y'all camera, and that'll take you to my IG. The bottom will take you to my TikTok, and this one right here, to show some love. My bad. Twinkle Toes, it's okay. Yeah. She said, come, man, that was back in 83. Oh, yeah, I still got a restraining order. Cause you gotta upgrade them hoes make sure the computer, I mean the police department had that shit in the system. Cause sometimes that shit could get lost, you know. DAs die, you know, the detective that was on the case and shit like that. Yeah, I got caught up there. That was what, 80, summer 83. I'll never forget. After prom. Bitch talking about where's my soul. You know what you did to me, bitch. Now listen. If I gotta protect myself, bitch, bitch, hey, you better go on. I don't know what happened, bitch. That was you passing them that was you passing that goddamn bottle around like that, bitch. I told you I don't even drink Tennessee whiskey. Yeah, I don't even drink Tennessee whiskey, bitch. That's your fault. I'm an Uncle Nearest type of guy. Yeah, you talking about it. Yeah, you just motherfucker back there taking that bitch to the head, no chaser. Talking about you know what you did to me. I'm not a Ghostbuster. I don't got no soul over here of yours. You better carry your ass down. You don't know what that foolishness. Give them a little slice of dick and they just go crazy. All right, let's get to the bill. What we here for? What are we here for? Carla Fefe. Carla heard we were going to Cancun, Mexico. Carla, that's why you here. Hey, look at cat whatever you is, fam. Hey, look at I'll do this here for you. Why you over here, fam? Can you please come in with a different? Cause to me, you look like a troll. Not saying you is, I don't know you, homie, but we don't play no games like that, you know, and you scaring the women. So yeah, man, you gonna come in this whole nigga with your shirt tucked in, nigga, and the belt on, and your pants pulled up with some motherfucking sense and some manners, nigga. We gonna ask you to exit the chat, brother. Yeah, cause all this old scary move. I don't know if you trying to be an alien, the Draconian, the I don't know, man. You understand me? But nigga, our feet is on the ground. Yeah, say so, nigga. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know what type of Epstein, I mean Elon Musk or whatever the shit you got going on with NASA, nigga. But I will tell you what, nigga, it is 11 scientists that came up missing, nigga. I don't know what the fuck kind of program they done concocted your ass in, nigga. But man, don't bring that shit over here, nigga. We don't play. We're not into playing games. Yeah, they come this bit, nigga, correct. And we missing 144 likes. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Okay, I got some news y'all can use. Scalp, what up, though? Man, I done spoke to everybody, so just my mic went hooked up, and I thought I was going too. And y'all motherfuckers just sit there and watch me. Y'all ain't shit for that. But we're gonna have a good bill. After we get our 150 motherfucking likes, because nigga, why are you here? That's crazy. If you read the title, Rod, hey, Legendary Topcatz meet and greet. This nigga coming and you ain't gonna hit the like button. What you watching in the back? See, that's why it's gonna be a private setting. Yeah, that's why we gonna do it a private setting. We got 150 motherfuckers who don't want to be identified. That's type of right there. Don't worry about it, cause you get too close, nigga. I'm gonna hit your ass, nigga, 2 in the chest, 1 in the head, and stand over you. Yeah, nigga, and walk out that bitch like Tupac walked out the court, nigga. That's how I'm gonna go to the motherfucking police crew. You know what? I might just shoot it out with him if I don't win in the high speed race. Yeah, nigga. Fuck you think this is, nigga. Big Indian business. Anyway, man, let's get to the real shit. Get my likes up. So this is what we doing, huh? First out, let's see what the chat say. Man, if Chief Puttiak and myself was to do a meet and greet to the people, would y'all pull up? And we talking to the East Coast family. So we looking at 2 possibilities. It could be in Philly, it could be in DC. So for the people who come and they'll get the information, you know what I'm saying? After we screen your motherfucking ass. Vendors, you know what I'm saying? We're allowing vendors, things like this here. I don't want to give out too much information. You did gotta be initiated. And I bring Unc on another time, probably in a week or so, because we got to get the show on the road. That'll be Mother's Day weekend. Mother's Day weekend. So, but yeah, we got something going on. It is gonna be a treat. You know, it's always a treat when the Chiefs get to meet. And so we're gonna be out there on the east. Tribe, pull up. You in Jersey? What's up? How far you is from Philly or DC? Yeah, we got to get this nigga off the screen. This nigga all on my screen. Y'all pretty lady, say something in the chat. Get this nigga off my screen. Man, we don't do that. We not on no type of time like that. So, all right. This is how we'll do it. He said, I ain't no damn alien. You ain't say that on Stone. Okay, nigga. So you met me before. All right, nigga. Your ass ain't look like that. He said, I ain't no alien. All right, nigga. You met me before. You cool. But you scan the ladies, goddamn, nigga. All right. So he ain't an alien. He not transhuman. He one of us. The nigga walks down on with us. Okay. All right, he good people. So this what we gonna do with it. Northeastern Lights says make sure answers the relevant questions to all have been asking a bit pertaining. Well, I didn't see any of those questions, Northeastern, because it's matriarchs is not playing with right. I'm sorry. I don't know. Don't be weak sauce. You say make sure right answer. Well, just make sure y'all ask the right questions. You know, I think that'll help. You know, yeah, I think that'll help. Northeastern Lights. You say make sure they answer the relevant questions. Would you like to come on the panel, Northeastern Lights? Would you like to instead of type, you know, what questions are you looking for? Y'all, you know, hope y'all got a pen and a pad. You know, I already got some questions laid out. You know, you can't just say make sure a nigga have the answers on him. You know, like I think if the question is asked the right way, I think you'll get the proper answer. I don't think that's hard. You know, Q&A is the favorite first time of the day. But like I was saying, say thank you. We have, but he has been MIA. Not me. I don't, but not me. I know someone who would be willing. Okay. Yeah, you tell her. Okay, cool. All right. You know, laughing emojis. I don't know if you playing with me. That's why we locking the doors. Yeah, fuck that nigga. We locking the doors. I don't know, nigga. We got snipers on the roof. I don't know what's y'all on. I don't know what's going on. It said, man, let's talk about the image on the screen. Man, that's what I picture my future like, royalty. Yeah, I'm gonna get that's gonna be on the We Been Here vinyl cover. We doing the vinyl disc. So yeah, I'm getting that put together right now. Close the doors. Yeah, close the motherfucker. But right now, I don't even think it's, you know, I don't even think I don't even think you gotta pay to come to this. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be yeah, I don't think you gotta pay. So but shit, we gotta pay. I know I not shit. I didn't looked up my shit. And I'm not even staying there. You know what I'm saying? I'm being DC. So I'm staying in DC, so yeah, that's what we doing. Rose, Mr. Rose say, what's that nigga sell roses. You better be the rose man, nigga. You better go get you, nigga, market that shit. He said, you seen the brother with the yeah. I checked him out. Yeah, I checked him out. All right, so what up, though? All right, back to the question. For y'all in the areas, Jersey, Connecticut, New York, Pennsylvania, DMV, pull up. You know what I'm saying? If we got Chief Pontiac, Chief Topcatz, we're gonna do a meet and greet. I know they speaking about the matriarch. This right here is, we're gonna pump y'all shit up too, but we got something else going on too. You know what I'm saying? It's to my knowledge is multiple days, but we have something else going on as well. So that's what I'm letting the people know right now. So now Fade in Oklahoma not on. We going to Mexico. Let me get the flyers up. We going to Mexico. Yeah, I had to make a choice, man, because we ain't rich than the motherfucker. We ain't got no pot. We ain't put no pot together or nothing like this. So, I mean, there's a lot of airplane rides, a lot of money, room, board, and transportation. They got to eat all of that shit. So, yeah, you got to pick your shots until we get to a position where, I can say, hey, y'all, write your name on this list, and I'm sending the plane to come get you. So until we get there, I'm gonna need y'all help. You feel me? Because that's the type of shit I'm on. Nigga go rent a whole charter plane out. And yeah, nigga, we flying niggas out from this coast, that coast. And yeah. So yeah, till we get there, yeah, we gotta pick our shots. I think pyramid tour will be more, we'll get more. A lot of people need a getaway even, so they get a little relaxation, different scenery, paradise, at the same time we got educational, going to ancestral lands, something you can add, to your portfolio. You feel me? And we're gonna do it in style, the Indian way, They say 3 times the charm is gonna be our 3rd time, so we really gonna shine. It's gonna be up there. And we got the BCU Big Indian Business bathing suits coming. Please, can I get y'all sizes? Can y'all please put your sizes down? So Sunday, we're gonna have our meeting Sunday. Y'all be there Sunday, 6 p.m. I'm square business. I'm doing it this Sunday. I got all of my affairs out the way. I finished my 2nd book, not the children book, but the other book. So those will be published by Monday, hopefully. And yeah, so we'll need vendors. Like I said, it'll be in Philadelphia or Washington, D.C. So it is something going down in Philly, but it's a possibility that we will have something going on in D.C. But for those who are coming, we're gonna, that's not a conversation we're gonna have. You feel me? On the airwaves, you did. We might take a Zoom call or something like that and go in the back and discuss that. So, but I'm just trying to test the waters and see how many people. We not asking people to fly from California. We not asking people to fly from Arizona, Atlanta, goddamn, or nothing like that. Just for those people in that area. Like I said, Connecticut, Jersey. I know Tribe better be there. Tiana Taylor, Miss Tiana Taylor. I know you better have your ass there. I need a picture or 2, god damn it, with you. Yeah, gang shit. Nah, I'm fucking. Yeah, but New York, Jersey, Connecticut, DMV, yeah, Pennsylvania. Pop out. Um, itinerary will be together, and then it's boat, so it'll be more information, to come. Hey, Lil Taj. Hey, Lil Taj, get at me, fam. I need to holler at you, Lil Taj. So you coming through, tribe? All that thumb up. See, I don't know. I'm lame, nigga. I don't know that cool shit, y'all, with the emojis. You gotta talk to me. She said, Ty say, damn, I would love to be a vendor. Where you at? Where you coming from, Ty? They say type shit. I sure just hit the miles here in Memphis 10. See, hey, get some footage, man. Or if you put the footage up, tag me, collaborate with me on it. Let's post it. Let's get it out there to the people. Nathan Palmer say it's so crazy how information is spreading across multiple platforms. I'm seeing a lot of new brothers and sisters start to address the very controversial topic. Yeah, it's just you gotta, we need them to be a little more right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are leaning on AI, and AI is not your friend, especially if you're not trained, you know, if you're not trained to use it. You feel me? That motherfucker will use you. Yeah, say. So yeah, I do want to point that out. But shout out to the brothers and sisters that's waking up and spreading the message. Cause all you gotta do is turn your phone on and just give them a little piece of your mind, and shit, you'll shine. It's that day and time, I'm telling you. So yeah. So Hartford, Connecticut in the building. So Broderick, you can pull up. You in Connecticut. You can touch down in DC or Philly. You feel me? In my lane, say, do I need to be part of the private group to get information about the meet and greet? Uh, yeah, it's not a private group right now, but it's not gonna be just open to the public type of thing. Nigga just don't walk up on me like that type. It ain't gonna be one of them. You know what I'm saying? So and at the same time, we want to make sure that we can accommodate people. So we need to know how many people we should be expecting, so we can know how to better, you know what I'm saying, accommodate them. You feel me? Maybe the space is not small enough, and we need to redirect different things like that. If let's say if we have I can't say a catering situation because we don't have like a registration or anything like that. So I can't. I don't have that information. You know what I'm saying? And so it can be that though, if we was to do like $100 registration, then we could, we can promise you, you can have something to eat, something to drink, different things of that nature. Or we have vendors there. Hopefully, they can provide some of those needs you did. But yeah, really just want to get the word out to the people and let them know what's going on. Y'all come meet Chief Pontiac, uh, you know, Big Chief Topcatz, or FBA welcome. Yeah, FBA ain't nothing but some Indians. Yeah, so yeah, we ain't fucked up about it. No African minded. Yeah, ain't no African minded FBA though. We ain't on this shit. We ain't got time to argue with no nigga about him want us to tie him up in chains and shit and put him on the cotton field. Nah, I ain't got time for no nigga out his cotton picking mind. So yeah. FBA that's on the indigenous side, yeah, feel free. You feel me? But if you nigga, I'm not finna put you in no nigga coming that bitch with shackles on his neck and his feet and his hands and shit. We ain't got time for this shit. Yeah, we ain't nigga out here dressed like Kunta Kinte and some knickerbockers and shit. Nah, like dressed like he in Glory or some shit. Nah, we ain't on that. So nah, we ain't gonna put no dress code on it. But I do think we gotta wear a tuxedo. I don't know. I gotta check that out. Cause if I gotta get a tuxedo, I need to figure that out. Yeah, I need to figure that out if I got to get a tuxedo. So, Stacy, what's up with it, Stacy? Where you been at? Where the hell your ass been? You just coming here laughing. It's funny because you done ran away, huh? Yeah. They said, how do I contribute to planning the event? Well, we really don't need no planners right now. We want to keep it simple. So what we need is just, for the people to come through, you know what I mean? And yeah, I think once we get that part out of the way, like I said, I'll bring Chief on maybe next week, and we'll speak more. I'm just saying something right now because we're in the press for time. As y'all know, Mother's Day weekend is right around the corner. We're closing out the month of April. We're on our way into May. Yeah. And you gotta get your flowers and yeah, so yeah, we're coming into May. So it's right around the corner. I just want to get the word out, let everybody know. Hey man, Chief Pontiac, Topcatz, and some others. We will do a meet and greet. We got something else going with that too. Possibly like a tour, private tour. Um, and then y'all get that good old information, that good old edutainment, and laws of the land and whatever they have planned. But it's for the people, we the people, goddamn it, out top of the Americas, reclaiming legacy, identity, and legacy, and tying ourselves to the land, making sure everybody understand what time that we in, the times that we are in, and why it's so prominent, and why the information is flowing like it's flowing. And we need the chiefs on the land to, goddamn it, nigga, be a chief. You feel me? All that internet shit, that nigga say, y'all want to end up like the Pan Africans. Got get too comfortable behind their goddamn keyboard, and then they forget you. You sit behind that keyboard so long, you done forgot what you out here to do. You done forgot to, yeah, you done abandoned the mission, nigga. You done sit there and got fat, full, and yeah, you don't even want to do the work no more. So nah. We need the chiefs on the land to understand the motherfucking plan and what time we in, so we can come out here and represent in a real engine way. And we need the matriarch there to bring that balance and the ushers in. You feel me? Um, so yeah, I think a tour would be great, along with a meet and greet, some good vibes. Um, Sweet Feather, I want to speak with Sweet Feather, and I need to talk to Lil Ties. I need to speak with y'all. You feel me? Um, Yeah, little Ties, I want to talk to you. See, we get the old man out there, bring Pops out, man. Ties Tariq. So fuck around, be meeting Ride Hay, Topcatz, and OG Ties Tariq. And some others. We ain't gonna say nothing now. Like I say, safety first, you feel me? And so it's gonna be, private slash um niggas we know. You feel me? So yeah, we appreciate y'all asking how y'all can contribute. I mean, we might need water, we might need some drinks, we might need some food, whatever, this shit can be whatever y'all want to make it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we just keeping it simple, so it ain't no expectations. You know what I'm saying? Because to my understanding right now, I don't think it's a fee or anything. You know what I'm saying? But I know donation, if it's on your heart, then y'all, maybe that. But right now, I don't think it's a fee. I think it's just us, you know what I'm saying, doing it from the heart, and just doing the work of the people. You feel me? So if anything changed, I'll let y'all know. But like again, ain't nobody told me nothing. I'm dropping my own money. I got to pay for my own flight, my own goddamn room, my own transportation, my own security, all that type of shit. That's out of my pocket. So like I say, I'm just there to make sure, shit, I do my part, whatever that is, you did. And one of that is getting the word out and making sure that the people, Jersey, Tribe, I'm telling you, Tribe, you gotta come fuck with the guy. Yeah. Yeah. We sourcing in the city. Yeah, what like 4 hours with New York? Oh, you in Jersey though. Okay. But shit, Jersey right there. I think you gotta go through Jersey before you get through New York. Yeah, cause what you got? Delaware. Yeah, type shit. So while Engine said, can we find these events on your page so all engines can contribute and attend, not just BCU? I say this here, I don't have that much power. Big John say security. Yeah, nigga. My security might be on my waist though. You hear me? My shit. say Big John. Big John say security. My security might be on my motherfucking waist. Right up under my arm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I really like to hold my shit under my arm, nigga. And have my arms up under there cause yeah, nigga, I fashion the Glock, so that bitch ain't got no safety. I mean, get off action. What we doing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my security might be around my waist, man. But we always, if y'all know BCU, we gotta put that out there. But yeah, we got niggas who been in the military. Yeah, we niggas are vested up. Even our women. We went to Stone Mountain. It was people drove 13 hours, 17 hours, 14 hours, 12 hours, 10 hours. Cause they had them bow and arrows on them. You hear me? So yeah, nigga, them Jaguars, we on real Indian time. Even the matriarch. Yeah, I think that day, it was more matriarch had guns bow and arrows than the men did on gang shit. But nah, we always on point. So nigga go for they move. You better, nigga. We gonna beat and flank your motherfucking ass. But we off of that. We putting positive energy in there. What's up with it, Medicine Queen, South Carolina in the building? They said Chief speak amongst chiefs. If we don't have Chief in my Topcatz boy, what we doing? What we doing with it? He said, yeah, do how y'all do. Yeah, always shit. He said, I'm on parole. I can't be around. Man, come on, man. say, man, it's gonna be private event, man. Everything gonna be legal, man. So yeah, man, everything legal, man. We ain't no damn fool. One thing we ain't finna do is get tricked out our spot. We know we had on the board. So all that type of, we ain't even worried about it. Man, a lot of people ain't heard about me, man, but we've been moving like this for some years, bro. So this is nothing. This is a regular day for us. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Hey, Mike Easton. Look at Mike. Look at Mike Easton, my bodyguard out of DC. One of my bodyguards out of DC, man. Nigga, UFC fighter. Mike Easton. Look at I need you, fam. Yeah, I'm being a DC area. Yeah, I'm being a DC area, Mike. So yeah, nigga, we gonna need you to pull security that day. You hear me? Like a motherfucker. And nigga say I'm on parole. I can't nigga fuck me up with that. Nigga, how you know if I ain't on parole, nigga? That bitch still on under my arm, nigga. I ain't trying to eat. They got me fucked up. So, and I ain't stopping, nigga. I ain't pulling over, nigga. Man, fuck that, nigga. Man, say, nigga, we finna hold court right here, nigga. What we doing? But nah, this shit here, this all about the ancestors, and we coming here for, we on a mission. You know what I'm saying? So beyond all the jokes and things like that, we're on a mission. So this is very serious, and yeah, I just want to alert the fam and let everybody know, if y'all can make it, if y'all can adjust y'all schedules, at least for that Saturday. I know it's gonna be a 3-day weekend. I mean, a 3-day event. But one of those days, me, the chief, and we got some other people, you know what I'm saying, gonna be in the building. And we just want to put on, for the Indians, and then we're gonna let the matriarch have their day on Mother's Day. That'll be in Philadelphia. But we'll get a we'll get like a registration, basically just to see who all coming. Like I say, we want to make sure we can accommodate everyone. And then we can organize more that way. We can get into a group chat so people can have the itineraries. We don't just need niggas just walking up, or we ain't doing no negative energy. That shit, they're gonna be met with force. Yeah. Yeah, at the high degree. So yeah, I need my Connecticut family out there. I need the New York family in the building. I need the Jersey niggas out there. Uh, Pennsylvania, DMV. Yeah, we need y'all in the building, man. So for sure that. All right, we'll get out. Miss Love say she coming. You coming for real? Miss Love, don't just be popping it. Sunday when we have it, I'm gonna try to get Unc on at least Monday, or see what the schedule look like next week. And Uncle Rod, hey, he can come give y'all, you know what I'm saying, what we doing. But they'll have the itinerary and all of that, for the play by tomorrow. But I think it's already itinerary. But what we have going on, you know what I'm saying? What I'm speaking of now, what I'm saying, yeah, I mean, I still think it's gonna be a nice size crowd out there. You feel me? So I'm be doing book signings. Might have a little pop up shop. I don't want to, flower too much. But yeah, we'll do a book signing, and what else we can do? Of course, I'm gonna be on the mic. Chief gonna be on the mic. We got some live band type shit going on. Vendors, y'all come through and support. And like, again, to my knowledge right now, is I think it's free to the public, even though, donations, whatever on your heart. If it ain't if you ain't got no heart that day, then walk your cold hearted ass up out of there. But like Rod told me when we first met, when the Chiefs called, goddamn Chief show up. All right, now let's get into some of the good information. All right, so I gave y'all that game. Sunday. Y'all had y'all ass there Sunday, and we gonna turn up. For as Cancun, the first Cancun trip, because we gotta pick the resorts, but I think I already picked one. That motherfucker 5-star is new. The water is blue. Private beach. It's not a public beach. The beach is private. I think it's about 8 restaurants. I know how y'all like to take over shit. It's gonna be so many of us there. I know y'all gonna take over the goddamn, and a lot of y'all getting there like 2 days before me. Last time that happened, Co-Sided Ren knew the whole staff. So he was plugged in. Man, they went drinking cheap liquor. Nah. They was bringing out Don Julio and White Hennessy, and I say they drinking premium liquor. I don't know how they found the code, but now they ain't having nigga ass out there, nigga, throwing up on that what they call that, Jose Cuervo. Nah, no Jose Cuervo, man. No Jose. Do you know Don? Do the name Don Julio ring a bell, nigga? Say nah, like a motherfucker. Do the name Don Julio ring a bell? Cause yeah, nigga, you said what's that boy name? You said Quavo. Nah, I don't know Jose. No Jose. Do the name Don ring a bell. Okay, yeah. Take me to the Don. Yeah. Cause I don't know your friend Jose. Yeah. Jose need to come cut my motherfucking yard.
Yeah, sure. And see, we never heard nobody else do that but the white man, right? We ain't never heard nobody come with a fix strong enough, nigga. Man, but the white boy. Nah, but I say this pandemic is greater than the white boy.
My sis graduated nursing school.
Yeah, sex and race, man. Negro, Caucasian mixing in all ages and all lands, man. That's by J.A. Rogers, man. Turn it one time.
Okay, Jose.
When we come over here, it's page 198. It says provinces of Scotland. Well, holy black and supreme rulers of these became at the time of the paramount kings of the transmarine Scotland.
I'ma send it
we see one of all black people, the Moors of the Romans, in this person of a King Album in the 10th century. History knows him as Kenneth, sometimes as Doug, and as Niger. We know it's historical fact that the Niger Vale Dub has lived and reigned over certain black divisions of our island, and probably white divisions also, and that the race known as the Sons of Black succeeded him in history. These Negro, he adds, were bred out just as Negro family disappears by mating with whites only. Say, homie, these Negroes, he adds, were bred out just.
Y'all hit them boys. They asked it's Mother's Day weekend. Mother's Day weekend. The event that I'm speaking about will be taking place Friday or Saturday. I don't know. I have that for y'all by Sunday. And then I want to get Unc here too, because I'm just a messenger. Yeah, I will be attending. You know, I will be speaking, but you know, I don't need I don't want no credit, you know. If somebody, I guess, we'll let them remain nameless for now. But we did meet them. They actually was at Fade with us. That's putting it together. Spoke to them. Shout out to my nigga AC though. You feel me? Yeah. Big Hawk. And so yeah, man, everything was just in alignment. But I had spoke with Chief Pontiac already, and he had shot something at me. And then while we was on the phone, one of the brothers brought it up, and I'm like, you know what? Chief asked me, what did I think about that? So yeah, you know, we gonna sound like a plan. You feel me? You know, a pre-gamer, you know, and then we let the matriarch shine on their day. Let's walk.
As Negroes finally disappear by mating with whites only, so that no ethnologist could detect the male descendant would bear the surname first given to their remote ancestors. Huh?
Town Biz.
So these white folks, once they turn white, guess what? They will still bear the same name. Woo! Hey man, say man, Jay. Shout out to Jay Rogers, man. Cause that damn show would happen. Yes, sir.
We got Oakland in the building.
And they always say, damn, Big Chief, man, if the black European bred into the white European, then why would he do that? I said, shit, goddamn nigga, why would a nigga put on a mask when he running the bank?
Okay,
he ain't trying to get caught.
Yeah, y'all can talk.
Because see, he bred into this white boy. That white boy ain't the one. He was black when he did this shit to you. But see, when he took all the dope and the money and all.
Yeah, but that's who was that? I'm sorry. Miss Backyard. Okay, so they gave details over there. But I want to let y'all know that's not the only thing that's gonna be going on. You know, so yeah, that's not the only thing that's gonna be going on. That's why I'm raising awareness on this as well. Alignment, you in Connecticut. I'm not trying to hear it. Gas that motherfucker up, and you better come down here and come see the Big Chief. God damn it, if it's in Philly, if it's in DC, you better make sure you come see the Big Chief. Yeah, that part. So yeah, y'all can get an itinerary for that, but it's other things that's gonna be going down as well. That's not gonna conflict. Is all gonna come together. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, we're gonna do a pregame, but just because, like I say, for the pyramid tour, it's gonna be a lot of people there before I get there. So what do people do once we get there? Okay, we had an event and this and that, but there's other things, you know, people might not want to be alone if they flew out by themselves or something. So we're just gonna put an itinerary together for people to, you know, shake and bake and not be bored, you know, a little meet and greet so people can, you know, be familiar with each other. And you know, it's just a way to warm it up. So when we get there, everybody don't be on ice, and you know, you gotta, you know, break the ice and people get familiar, you know. Now it's just a little something that I learned, you know, along this little short journey of mine. You know, you need that. You need that that meet and greet, that familiarity. And you know, once we meet and we find out we so much alike and feel like we knew each other a lifetime, it's just gonna all be in alignment, you know.
All the diamonds in the jewels, he ran and bred into that white boy on your motherfucking ass. Oh, you thought I was just talking because I had a mouth? No, niggas in your, this is, you know, motherfuckers know what happened. And when you look around the world and you see all these white faces in different.
Miss Lioness. Oh, you got it going on. You over there looking like a news reporter. Said, let ride, I know I stopped through. More to come for sure. I don't call it. Wait. Hold on. What you mean? What happened? That's okay. Much more to come. Holler back. Look, it's giving vibes like you don't see me. Well, Mama, hold on, Mama, I didn't see you. Hey, I'm sorry. Wait. Can I drop the don't go nowhere? You talking about I'm gonna catch you later. I didn't see you, sweetheart. As you can see, I have some on the screen. Do you have time to come up? Do you have time to join the panel? I do see you. I see you now. I see you now, and I don't, you know, I don't want no trouble. You got time? Do you want me to drop it? Okay. Cause she came in shooting off the hip with an extra clip. Hey, goddamn it, my hands up. I am unarmed. Yeah, I'm unarmed. Hey, what happened? I don't know what your little friend told you, but she had laughing emojis when she left. I ain't know it was a goddamn problem now. Yeah, I ain't know that. I don't know what happened with that, but damn, there go the link. You can put your switchblade up. I saw you slide it from under your tongue. You can put that son bitch up. Look, I am unarmed. And we do not take cash here. Yeah, we just tap. Everything is tap. God damn it. Chi-Town, I'm dollar bill. Okay, first Sarge in the building. Hold on, we got a sergeant in the building. Don't hurt nobody. You on mute, mama.
I just want you to, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, first let me just, hold on. 1 second. What's good to the people in the chat? I'm First Sergeant Dobie Lioness then. How are you?
Damn, how many push-ups I owe you?
I
mean, shit. Okay.
Not at all.
It is okay. It is.
Yeah, I actually come. I always come in peace.
Okay.
I'm here in Chicago, just to let you know, the south side of Chicago. That's where I be. I'm a Chicago native. I'm native to the land. You know, Cherokee that go run down south. What's good to the people in the chat? Salute, salute. You may know me. A lot of people do know me. I'm First Sergeant Dobie. However, they did take my channel for 3 years, and they just gave it back last year.
Okay,
you hear me?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I just can't see you. That's all. I didn't see. I'm like, right. Yeah. So, I just want to we've been looking for Rod. You know, so
who is
I have some
we?
questions. Me and all my audience, everybody who I put up on Rod and Empress Rarebird, because see, I don't know if you know this.
Hold on, Mama. If it's anything negative, I don't know.
It's not negative. We have questions.
Oh, okay.
I don't think questions are negative, sir.
Yes, ma'am, but I wouldn't have the answers to those questions. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, because someone had contacted me. There was a lady, and she hit me up, you know, saying that Rod Hayes was supposed to come out with you and do a meet and greet. And we just been looking for Rod Hayes, and I've reached out to Rod Hayes. I've spoke to Rod Hayes. Rod Hayes has spoken to me.
So y'all ain't looking for him then, huh? Y'all spoke, right?
Right, no, sir. If you just give me an opportunity to allow me to elaborate.
I apologize. I'm on mute.
Okay, no, a lot of us who have been getting in touch with Rod Hayes because of Empress Rarebird and all that discrepancy, he has literally gone MIA. He's gone MIA. Like for, you know, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I really did put Rod Hayes through the algorithm here on YouTube like 3 years ago.
I'm new. Okay, I'm new.
Okay,
that's why you ain't never heard of me.
No. I've heard of you, sir. I've heard of a lot of people. I'm governess here in Chicago. Just to let you know, I'm an election coordinator among some of the most elite heads of state here. So I'm an election coordinator.
You Democrat or a Republican?
Neither. Okay. I'm neither. No. Right. I'm very much independent. I hope you understand that. I'm that who promotes to be like, I try to get people to understand how this political arena works, right? And at the same time, I really am claiming that of sovereignty and that of restitution of the land, restitution, right? And that with aligned with compound interest to be placed upon all of that, and then some. That's what I'm about.
Okay.
I've heard the people.
But yes, ma'am. So if y'all have questions, I couldn't answer them. I'm new.
Okay. Okay, so you know, it's all good. It's all good. No, there is relevant questions that a lot of the people have, and that a lot of people just feel like they're not receiving the answers to. That's it. You know, we're across all these platforms, and the messaging matters. I have reached out to Rod Hayes, right? Because he asked me to partner with Empress Rarebird. Rod Hayes asked me specifically, Rod, you asked me specifically to partner with Empress Rarebird, but then when all the questions came about her practices, right?
I don't know. I haven't, me myself, I haven't never spoke with Empress Rarebird. I haven't, you know, I haven't met her. I'm new, like I say. So any of those questions, I wouldn't have the answers. I'm not that intelligent. Yeah.
So you haven't been informed by Young Elder, perhaps?
I did a show with him, but I had a presentation prepared. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's the questions that me and Elder spoke about was pertaining to the, you know, our build that we did together. That's it.
Right.
Nothing outside of that.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna give you a hard time. You dig? I just want you to see I am First Sergeant over here in Chicago. If you ever need me, I'm the Lioness Den.
Okay, the line, that's your channel?
Yes, sir. Lioness Den, AU79 Go, August 79. The year to go.
Yes,
I'm the matriarch here, sir. Just tell Rod I stopped through, okay?
I'll let him know.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah, I'm too damn new. All right. But like I say, Mother's Day weekend, we in the building. I don't know nothing about the questions. I'm not intelligent enough to answer a question. So we're moving on. Shout out to that sis, Southside Chicago. Got the switch on her. Yeah, got the switch with her. Yeah, so back to the bubbles.
Places, nigga. Guess what, nigga? That was the suit. That's the suit. You know how Superman go jump in the booth? Yeah, man. Nigga jumped in the suit on you niggas' ass, man. And that's where all this mix-up come from. And so that's what I'm telling you, huh?
Hold on, let's back it up.
You ain't It's the conversation of Black Europeans. And I mean, these people had a great history, a rich history. These people had a rich history. And, you know, it come a day where it's stolen legacy. One would say stolen legacy, you know, or one would say buried legacy. Because see, they some of those people legacy was stolen, and it was hidden because it was a doctrine that was created, which was meant to be universal. I mean, you can use that bitch, and all that bitch is a ghetto pass all over the earth. You take this Pan-African doctrine with you all over the earth, and it knocks out every indigenous history anywhere it lands.
Chantel B,
you mean to tell me that's not the act of a colonizer? I don't care where that motherfucker landed. Pan-Africanism, the doctrine, it removes the indigenous inhabitants of that area, along with its history. Yeah, sir. And see, we never heard nobody else do that but the white man, right? We ain't never heard nobody come with a fix strong enough, nigga, to, yeah, man, but the white boy. Nah, but I say this Pan-African shit is greater than the white boy.
Yeah, a white boy can never outdo
can I sex and race, man? Negro, Caucasian mixing
colonize
in all ages and all lands, man. That's by J.A. Rogers, man. Turn it one time.
Hey, y'all don't fill my chat with no bullshit, man. Don't fill my chat with no bullshit. If you posted some bullshit in the chat, delete it for me, man. So I don't have to delete it. You did. We on some high energy time. I don't know, First Sergeant. Man, I don't know a lot of people. A lot of people don't know me. What I do know is, you know, Mother's Day weekend, what we have going on. Yeah, that's what we got going on. You feel me? So I don't know all the other stuff, Brother Elder. No one's brought me into the loop or anything of that. You know, I rep BCU, Big Chief University. Yeah, we ain't got nothing to do with nothing, you know, but some ancestor time. So yeah, and we pushing positivity. So if y'all drop something positive, or y'all inform somebody how to find whatever, you know, going on, delete it out of the chat, fam. We ain't on that, you know. But shout out to the sister, beautiful queen. Shout out to her.
When we come over here, it's page 198. It says provinces of Scotland. Well, holy black and supreme rulers of these became at the time of the paramount kings of the transmarine Scotland. We see,
and y'all please delete any messages about anybody that's not here. Okay. Yeah. Please, delete any message about people that are not here. You feel me? We don't do that over here. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. So, and a lot of this shit ain't to be entertained because we're gonna stay in the same place. You feel me? So we'll let the people, take care of that. Obviously, they say they know each other. Let them take care of that in their way. You know what I'm saying? But don't bring it don't bring that shit in my house. Yeah. I ain't nice like boss. But I respect my elders and we pushing positivity over here. So delete y'all messages, please, for the third time. I asked you 3 times. Delete it or I'm gonna delete the motherfuckers.
One of all black people, the Moors of the Romans, in this person of a king album in the 10th century. History knows him as Kenneth, sometimes as Dub, and as Niger. We know it's historical fact that the Niger Bell Dub has lived and reigned over certain black divisions of our island, and probably white divisions also, and that the race known as the Sons of Black succeeded him in history. These Negro, he adds, were bred out just as Negro family disappears by mating with whites only. Say, homie, these Negroes, he adds, were bred out just as Negroes finally disappear by mating with whites only, so that no ethnologist could detect the male descendant would bear the surname first given to their remote ancestors. Huh? And so these white folks, once they turn white, guess what? They will still bear the same name. Woo! Hey, man, Jack. Shout out to Jay Rogers, man. Because that's damn sure what happened. Yes, sir. And they always say, damn, Big Chief, man, if the black European bred into the white European, then why would he do that? I said, shit, goddamn nigga, why would a nigga put on a mask when he running the bank? He ain't trying to get caught. Because see, he bred into this white boy. That white boy ain't the one. He was black when he did this shit to you. But see, when he took all the dope and the money and all the diamonds and the jewels, he ran and bred into that white boy on your motherfucking ass. Oh, you thought I was just talking because I had a mouth? No, nigga, niggas in your, motherfuckers know what happened. And when you look around the world and you see all these white faces in different places, nigga, guess what, nigga? That was the suit. That's the suit. You know how Superman go jump in the booth? Yeah, man. Nigga jumped in the suit on you niggas ass, man. Nah. And that's where all this mix-up come from. And so that's what I'm telling you, huh?
Square biz naive.
You ain't never seen no gang of white folks go get on one side of the field and the gang of blacks go get on the other one, and they duke it out, and then the best man win, and whoever come out, they come out on top. Nah, no sir. That's not what happened. Man, let's walk. We're going to be here all day if I'm at this pace, goddamn. But to deny the European existence, the black European existence there, the royalty there, we know niggas are following doctrine. And then you'll have some come out and tell you, well, Africa, they were African. Let me tell you something, nigga. Africa, hey, y'all better stop with all that old over exaggeration of how great Africa ain't shit, nigga. Africa wasn't shit. Go on with the bullshit, nigga. Nah, let me chill, right? Cause I be happy to bang on these niggas, but see, to my Africans, I really fuck with them, and it's a different conversation. You know what I'm saying? But with these niggas in this doctrine, this how you kill a nigga possessed with doctrine. Yeah, man. Say, man, you hit him, you throw everything at him. Yeah, man, you throw everything at his motherfucking ass, right? But I'm gonna show you how to kill him on the finesse blast too. Woo! Kill him with the facts. How about that, Jack? But see, these people can't be these people. They can't be who they are because there's somebody out there who wants you to be African. There's a doctrine created that wants you to be African. Yeah, sure. Let's walk. Look at this, all this rich history. You know, the work that these people put in to get to the position that they was in, man, and then you just have a colonizer come and take it all away. You know, because somebody, they need your mind to be thinking a certain way. Yeah, sure.
Hey, get my likes up. Touch that like button.
I heard Christian in the back scream, Jesus!
You heard him say what?
Papa Bull Dumb Diverse. Hey, man, Jack. One of the most powerful and instrumental tools that was used in colonization was a young man by the name of Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, Papa Bull Dumb Diverse, man, June 18, 1452. Pope Nicholas V issued the Papa Bull Dumb Diverses. Authorized Alfonso in Portugal to reduce the Saracens, the Muslims and pagans and other unbelievers to perpetual slavery. This facilitated the Portugal slave trade from West Africa. Backdoor with the Pontifex, same people, and this right here, as a follow-up to the Dumb Diverse, it extended the Catholic nations of Europe dominion over the discovered lands during the Age of Discovery. We'll see them again May 4th, 1493 in action under the Intercaterra Papal Bull 1493 with Alexander. He issued the Papal Bull Caterra stating one Christian nation did not have the right to establish dominion over lands previously dominated by another Christian nation, thus establishing the law of nations. Together, the Dumb Diversa and Roman Pontifex and the Intercaterra came to serve as the basis and justification for doctrine of discovery, the global slave trade of the 15th and 16th century, and the age of imperialism. Yeah. So they got busy, man. So they about to go take their show on the road. They about to take their show on the road.
TD, man.
And they'll take it along with them. And they're doing it all in the name of
Sanders,
Jesus.
What I know.
Yeah, sure. The Protestant Reformation was the 16th century religious, political, intellectual, and cultural upheaval that splintered Catholic Europe, settling in place the structures and beliefs that would define the continent in the modern era. In the northern and central Europe, reformers like Martin Luther, John Calvin, and Henry changed papal authority and questioned the Catholic's ability to define Christianity practice. They argued the religious and political redistribution of power in hands of Bible and pamphlet reading pastors and princes. Check it out. They argued for a religious and a political redistribution of power into the hands of Bible and pamphlet reading pastors and princes. Do I gotta run that bitch back, nigga? They argued for a religious and political distribution of power into the hands of Bible and pamphlet reading pastors and princes. See? Cause nigga, I got a line that I'm pushing. So we will see these people break away and reform against the system that was at play, which was governed by the Catholic Church. I want y'all to walk with me, man. I come talk, say, Jack, I want you to pay attention. You're gonna need a pen and a pad. You gonna need a motherfucking pen and pad. You came here to listen, nigga. You dead motherfucking wrong, nigga. You are dead wrong. I told you to meet me here Friday, nigga, under the tree by the rock, by the goddamn river, nigga, and I had something to tell you, nigga. This distribution triggered wars, persecution, and the so-called counter-reformation the Catholic Church delayed, but forceful response to the Protestants.
Yeah, add that Jaguar if I come to Virginia.
You get your Protestant
and
Reformation.
Make your ass add it.
And the wars begin.
Get it together. But you see a while.
Well, Henry would come in and he will, under the Edicts and Nazis, he will give them a position. When he was younger, he also was a Huguenot, a part of this Moravian movement, a part of this Protestant movement, these those that are reforming against the system that was there. Man, we're gonna walk and talk through this reform, man. But they argued for a religious and political redistribution of power. Okay, they wanted to put it into the hands of Bible and pamphlet reading pastors and princes.
Lolita.
Now,
Queen.
I don't know if a lot of y'all familiar with the Martin Luther story.
I know you better be in Mexico.
But we'll come back to that another day. I'll just do a whole build on that. So Henry had 2 daughters, man, Mary and Scotch, and then she ended up dying and the power goes to them. But see, it was a movement taking place before then, coming out of Rome, okay? And so once Elizabeth Queen of Scotland, she's at the table. She has a circle around her, and there's a system in place. That was of the old way of doing it. Well, she dies and Elizabeth comes in. Elizabeth goes in a different direction. She makes a lot of enemies. Man, shout out to Ireland. Shout out to Ireland.
Why? Let walk.
Man, it's gonna end up turning up and get busy. Her kinfolk, James, since she ain't had no kids, James gonna come in. That'll close the Tudor era, man, and we're gonna come into
the Stuart
era. At this same time, hold on, let's go here. Well, let me back up. I'm moving too fast. Now, Queen Elizabeth, man. While the Virgin Queen wasn't really pale and interesting, paints test of a portrait shows Elizabeth I had rosy red cheeks. All right, this here was published in the Daily Mail, man, in the UK Daily Mail. And it reads, her snow white skin has been iconic for centuries. But it says Queen Elizabeth I may not have been the pale and interesting poster girl history dictates.
Check it out.
Now, it says that they did an analysis of a portrait and revealed that she had blushing cheeks. And it says that and our perception of the monarch comes for her numerous portraits have faded, losing the subtle pink touches National Portrait Gallery scientists claim. During the Elizabethan time, listen, women went to great lengths to maintain smooth, pale skin, a sign of wealth and high class. Why? Because these niggas started breeding into these White House. And so the name of the game, nigga.
Actually, that crossbreed didn't really come until after Charles I. And then it was happening in other areas. Shout out to the Moors. They love them some Pink Panther. Yeah, can't get enough of it. Yeah, they love them some Pink Panthers. White bitches out. Yeah, that nigga want white maids and white housekeepers and shit. And then the little babies, they outside the castle. Niggas sleeping in the back house and shit. Yeah. Cause you didn't end up winning there and shot up the club in that Pink Panther.
What's to rub it out? Shout out to Serena Williams, man. Serena Williams, they didn't call her. She out there rubbing the cream. Let me tell you something, man. It's a bloodline thing. Yeah. And so you be seeing these goddamn couples out here in Hollywood and they be out here fucking with the different races and all this type of shit here, man. Listen, these niggas still had a kingdom over here. That's how you can have entertainers and sports players in the same rooms as your politicians and as your heads of state. Yeah, because it's one big family. And so let's walk and talk. During this time, women went to great lengths to maintain smooth, pale skin and signs of wealth of high class. Tan skin, blemishes, sunburn, or freckle when reserved for lower-ranking members of society who toiled the land, while the upper class relaxed indoors. Pioneering the style, the queen took great care to maintain smooth, pale skin. She painted her face and neck. Yeah, let me run that back. She painted her face and her neck with an ointment of white lead and vinegar to cover the scars left by an attack of smallpox at the age of 29. Only the very wealthy could afford the solution. While it was very bad for health and it slowly poisoned her body and impacted her skin problems for many, the severity of the white has been taken as a symbol of Elizabeth's strong, unemotional persona. Coming from the Daily Mail, that was June 11, 2014, man.
They trying to
scroll through here and down, that one in the right spot. But
they trying to bleach it out of them.
Hey man, that's the long hours in the gym, man. Late nights, man. The definition of swarthy and tunny is found in Benjamin Franklin's 1751 essay, America is the Land of Opportunity, taken from Samuel Johnson's Dictionary of the English Language, published by W.J.G. Jones in 1768.
Ebenezer, I called your ass back today.
1768 dictionary available online. And so we're gonna go through some of the words of swarthy. You got Dutch, black, dark brown, tawny. Go through just to go through a few, right? Elizabeth. Shout out to Ann, man, Mama Ann. They say she had a voice like Aretha. Let's walk. In the book, The Life of Elizabeth I, we come down here. Elizabeth was 25 years old at her ascension. She was tall, very slender, with a very tiny waist, small bosom, and beautiful long-fingered hands, which is pleased in her vanity to display the advantages in her variety of affected poses. She had a swarthy olive complexion, like that of her mother. That's why I brought up Mama Ann beside her, like that of her mother. Let's walk. Although she had made a habit of whitening it with a lotion made of egg whites, powdered eggshells, poppy seeds, borax, and a loom. Let's work. Which made her face appear white and luminous. She had inherited also Anne Boleyn's long, thin face and high cheekbones and pointed chin. From her father, she had her red, naturally curly hair and high hook nose. All right? These wasn't white people. These were not white people.
Hold on, let's do this here. Bob, let's bounce over here real quick. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all touch that like button. Touch that like button. All right here. This is a TV series depicting Mary, Queen Elizabeth I's mother. Drama. Why is Channel 5's Anne Boleyn a black woman, and what is identity conscious casting? She was the Queen of England from 1533 to 36, second wife of King Henry. Their marriage and her execution for treason and other charges, which, you know, she ended up being beheaded. He put false charges on her. But there's a new series that came out, and they're showing that she was a beautiful, melanated, swarthy woman. So was Henry. I ain't say beautiful. He was a big old fat funky motherfucker. Marcus Garvey body built that nigga. Big top little bottom ass nigga. But they had a daughter, Mary and Queen Elizabeth. So on September the 7th, 1933, she gave birth to the future Queen Elizabeth I, but Henry was disappointed to have a daughter. They fucked it up. 1933, bitch. That was in the 1500s. Okay. Yeah. So all right. Let me get up out of there. But I did want to show this show right here over in Europe is showing black royalty in Europe at the time where they are whitewashing things, and this was 2021. All right. Back to the bubbles. Hey, y'all, tap that like button out there. Tap that like button. Let it work.
These were black Europeans. Man, I heard a nigga in the back screen. All work easy work, Chief. You goddamn right, nigga.
Hey, shout
this pay-per-view material.
Shout out to Lester for the 50 ball in the cash app. Appreciate that love in the cash app.
Man, shout out to King James, man.
Hey, what Mr. TD say?
At her ascension, she was tall, very slender, with a very tiny waist, small bosom, and beautiful long-fingered hands, which is pleased in her vanity to display the advantages in her variety of effective poses. She had a swarthy olive complexion, like that of her mother. That's why I brought up Mama Ann beside her, like that of her mother. Let's walk. Although she had made a habit of whitening it with a lotion made of egg whites, powdered eggshells, poppy seeds, borax, and a loom. Let work. Which made her face appear white and luminous. She had inherited also Anne Boleyn's long, thin face and high cheekbones and pointed chin. From her father, she had her red, naturally curly hair and high hook nose. All right? These wasn't white people. These were not white people. These were black Europeans.
Tracy said, people out of Montgomery, Alabama. I got some ancestry out of Montgomery,
Man,
Alabama.
I heard a nigga in the back screen, all work easy work, Chief. You goddamn right, nigga. Yeah, this pay-per-view material, man. Shout out to King James, man. Shout out to King James. These were not white folks. Now, then you had these little high yellow ass niggas and you little red ass niggas. And you niggas be the most revolutionary Africanist niggas I be seeing. You look light bright red niggas. And then you got the niggas with nigga been having red hair and freckles all his life. And he says he's an African. Blake Griffin in the face ass nigga.
Simbad face ass complete.
Alonzo Ball face ass little boy. Talking about you African.
It's the
so man,
style.
Charles Stewart gonna come in and gonna take over after Elizabeth. These black folks. Now, when he gets there, it's a big situation gonna take place.
Can I tell you about the name?
You got 1601, we got 1603, we got 1604, 1607. That nigga that had some shit going on, man. That nigga was in some shit. And they left his kids in some shit. Well, Charles get his motherfucking head cut off. He married his cousin, Henrietta Maria, Protestant. And these French niggas, they dangerous. Fly ass niggas, they were dangerous. But nigga was strong at the time, man. Real strong. And man, they took position, man, and they went up in there because they went, they started leaning more towards a fucking with the Catholics. Nah. So it go up. Another movement came out of there. I should have mentioned on James too, but we'll get to that later in the bill. Charles II come around, man. King Charles II. Quote from the book, King Charles II. First of all, he had an abnormal darkness of complexion. A truly sat in a tent. The darkness was subject of the comment first. From first, his mother wrote jokingly to her sister-in-law that she had gave birth to a black baby to a friend in France, that he was so dark that she was ashamed of him. She would send his portrait as soon as he was a little fairer, but Charles never did become fairer. Later, he became the black boy, will be used to still commemorate in English end signs. All right, still used today to commemorate this black ass nigga Charles. But where these niggas talking about this was a white boy? There were even fanatic fantasies at the time of Popish plot in the 1670 that Charles had been fathered on Henrietta Maria. Now watch this here by a black Scotsman. They say that nigga. They say Charles had been fathered on Henrietta Maria by a black Scotsman. A neat combination of two prejudices at the time against the Catholics and the Scots. So it became convenient to refer to the king, then the king, as a black bastard. Yeah, they said she was out fucking on a black Scotsman in the courts and raising a black bastard over there. And they be damned if a black ass bastard like that be their king. Nigga. They want him dead and they paying a lot of money to get him dead. They want him dead and they got a bag on his head, nigga. They walk. Historical 400-year-old pub called the Black Boy is set to be renamed in the wake of Black Lives Matter protests and will be rebranded as the Restoration in the nod of King Charles II. This is also coming from the UK DailyMail.com. A historical 400-year-old British pub named the Black Boy is set to be renamed in the wake of Black Lives Matter protests. The pub in Kent will also soon be called the Restoration in a... give me 2 seconds.
Hey, yeah, he's a rookie, yeah. He on rookie time.
So 2 charters go out 1619. You'll get the English, and then you'll get the Dutch West Indies Company, and you get your Moravians, your Walloons, you'll get your Puritans, you get a little mix of all of these people right here. Huguenot,
Italians, Spanish.
And so a lot of these people were supporting Jews, and they were coming out of this area because, all right, we hear about the Jews get put out. You also had the Huguenots get put out too, the Protestants. The Protestants get put out. They start burning oil, burning everything that they touched before. You know what I mean? And so they walked. And so they were getting them gone, man. This was the battle. And like I said, Charles' daddy got his head cut off. It was bad. And they walked. So they come here and they form the colonies. Through the colonies, they set up a government. The government is called the Continental Congress. Continental Congress. Now this is these Moravians. The Moravians. You also know most of them was Huguenots. We also know that they came through secret society organizations, brotherhoods, or whatever y'all want to call them. And you had two Continental Congress. You had the first and the second. The first were for the British.
No pro-British.
They were loyalists to the crown. Okay, when they say loyalists to the crown too, this is after now you still had two families. You had the Stuart family still trying to retain power and get back the crown, right? And so you have the second Continental Congress will be a reform, okay? Just as well as Martin Luther and the Protestants in the reform, and guess what? We would have these Protestants, these Huguenots, these Moravians reform. And out of that reform will become the United States. Yeah. Yeah. Out of that reform, the Continental Congress was the governing body by which the American colonial governments coordinated the resistance to British rule during the first 2 years of the American Revolution. The Congress balanced the interests of the different colonies and established itself as an office colonial liaison to Great Britain. As the war progressed, the Congress became the effective national government of the country, and as such conduct diplomacy on behalf of the new United States.
On behalf of the new United States.
Out of this will become a movement called the Sons of Liberty, the masterminds of the Boston Tea Party. All right. Here go a coin right here. I'm waiting on mine. Y'all know I love them coins. Y'all can send them. Shout out to Nick, man. Nick said, I want you to have a piece of what you teach about and sent me a coin. Yeah, you're a real one. Yeah, I'm going to keep that forever. Got a Huguenot piece right here, man. 1624, man. 1927, 1664. What they talking about? This when the Puritans, these Huguenots, these Moravians, this when they came here through the Dutch West Indies Company. I told you the two charters went out. They settled up Massachusetts, Manhattan, all of that. That was there. And that's why your Harvards, your Yales, and your all of these types of schools are there. Because that's what these people, what they say they were coming, they were the pilgrims. They say they were coming, fleeing from religious persecution. They weren't able to practice their religions, right? But these were the niggas who was banging and started all this shit against the Catholic Church. They reformed against their government. It's a form of a coup d'etat. Yeah, they walk. The Sons of Liberty, a well-organized patriot paramilitary political organization shrouded in secrecy. Shh. was established under my British rule in colonial America and influential in organizing and carrying out the Boston Tea Party, which we know they dressed as Indians, the Mohawk Indians. We know some of these families that were
Indians
involved in this. We know it was heroin and bricks on the boat. We know bricks and heroin on the boat.
So the British Indian
man. The origins and founding of the Sons of Liberty is unclear. But history records the earliest reference to the.
Now, when I just went on tour and I'm in Boston, they got a whole little joint on the Boston Tea Party you can go to. They even do reenactments there. You feel me? If you go around the right time of the year. So, and you know, the river that goes through there is Charles River. Well, we've been talking about Charles this whole goddamn time. Charles II. Why? Because he's the one's gonna hand out the charters. So you got the Charles River. He was Catholic. Treaty of Dover. This is why his brother got ran off the block. Against who? His Protestant family. His mom was a Protestant. The King James that brought the Protestant Bible, written by his little cousin, Queen Elizabeth I's real son, one of her sons, because she had 2 kids. She had 2 boys. And they are known in history as shit. Her goddamn descendants started the Bacon Rebellion against the Doeg Indian, Doeg. And William Berkeley, who was the governor of Virginia, his cousin is the Bacon family. So the Stewart family ain't went nowhere. They right there in Virginia today. You bass niggas. Who we got? We got the Bass family. We got the Prince family. We got the Ross family. Man, I can go on and on. The Boone family, Boone. The Bones and shit down there, bro. Man, y'all niggas been running Virginia. Y'all were the government. Period. Now, the Second Continental Congress, that was different. They was infiltrated at the same time. The French was about to lose a lot of their power. Most of the Indians was with the French, but when the Revolutionary War went down, the British, is more Indians fought on side of the British because the British were trying to change your name. That's how when they tell you, oh, you got a British, like that's bullshit. British didn't try to change nobody. British was like, man, help me. nigga, please. British weren't trying to take no land. You can't show us the British took land. That's why every man that fought under King George in the Revolutionary War, he did what? He gave him land. I know because I'm a son and daughter of Revolution because one of my 11th great grandfather got over 300 acres of land for his participation in the Revolutionary War against the newly U.S. trying to expand on territory that don't belong to them. Way back, they talk about the war that happened in the war that happened in the sky and all of this type of shit here in the Bible. They breaking it down when they created the Appalachian Mountains because they created it. And if we go from there, you got the Cumberland that come all the way down into Alabama, and we've been there. High elevation down in them parts right there, the end of the Appalachian Mountains. You don't cross this. That's how you get a 13 colony family. When they decide to start crossing over the proclamation line, George hit them with the proclamation, don't cross this. So we see them defending the Indians in every way. That's on their side of the fence. But these Indians that's coming from up top, they have to knock him off the throne to implement their form of government where the proclamation line is null and void. You gotta understand that didn't just start in 1763, 1744. It didn't start with the Treaty of Stanwix. It didn't start with the Treaty of Fort Pitt, whatever you want to call it. You feel me? We know that they was running governments, but when you go, that government is upper New York near Canada. And then when you in the area of Canada, once you push over farther, they had their own government in the Great Lakes. Like, but all of these people through Pennsylvania, what's today? Pennsylvania, Indiana, Delaware, and all of this, what I say, Delaware, the first state, and all of this. All of these people are together. Philly running the show. You got New York and New Jersey, especially upper New York, because niggas that was in the 5 boroughs down there, they were trying to handle them. Why? Because they were a whole different type of people. Ancient. But their government mirrored the governments that was down in the Virginia area. Why do you think when they say you got an Algonquin, them, it's a fucking language, or you grouping out for people no different than how they did black, the word black or whatever, or white. You feel me? All you did was based it off of geography, because you still have over 20 to 40 different languages that's spoken of Algonquin. So how can you speak Algonquin if you got 40 different goddamn languages under that? And then you mark them from Virginia all the way up to to Canada. So when you look at when the English Civil Wars jumped out, that'll be 1603, right? But then you look at the Powhatan Wars, which is supposed to be the first contact and Algonquins, the controller, you feel me, of this Algonquin empire. Well, they war started in 1603 as well. So is it English? Because I told my little girl today too. You know, she was like, isn't it funny that, you know, they have different, you know, they call people Spanish, but they not from Spain. So Latin, and there's no place called Latin. So I'm like, well, they just describe them off of their language. So yeah, who you are is gonna be based off of your language. And i.e. later in anthropology through your geographic, more importantly. So things change when state lines change, when different you know, governments come in with reforms, you know, which will bring in us in a whole different administration with a whole different destiny, you know. So you know, even in genealogy, a lot of these things, you know, like shout out to this guy, Brother Truth. He I seen a few posts he made of one was Jay-Z's an Algonquin Indian, and then he put up you know, a few war records of his grandparents, could be great grandparents, right? Nothing out the 1900s, and he based it off of their location. Now, nowhere on any of the instruments is stated that that's what this person was. So, you know, I just asked the question, hey, how can you say that? Because if I can show draft records from World War II and they're identifying my family as Indians, it's a check by Indian. You got U.S. citizens, all that shit on there, but it's a check by Indian. This is World War II, nigga. And then, you know, days go on and the brother puts up a post about Tupac being Tuscarora Indian. And I said, well, damn. I mean, that would seem strange, because if Tupac was a Tuscarora Indian, we have to factor in the fact the Tuscarora became the Sixth Nation of the Iroquois, meaning they're joining a government, the governing body in that country, which was outside of our jurisdiction and the world as we knew it here. You niggas from across the mountains. But so he said Tuscarora. So we know that the North and the South, even the Queen Anne Wars of 1602 and all of that. Then we get down to the Tuscarora Wars, 1711, 1713. Yamasee Wars, 1715, 1717. Like the Tuscaroras since the early 1700s went to war, defeated the Southern Band, eliminated their chief, and they reigned. And they grouped up with the government body coming out of the Northeast. That's where their allegiance was at. So he told me his response, I said, you have to factor in historical and migrations. Not only that, but where did people get the surname? Because just because you go back a couple of generations, that's your surname. The further you go, the more ancestors you have, and the more surnames your ass gonna see. So he says, well, kind of got defensive. He's like, well, I've been doing this a long time. I got students and all of this type of shit. I ain't trying to make you look bad, homie. I'm just begging the question. He said, well, you only have to go back 4 generations. Now, I don't claim myself to be a genealogist, but I work, I know how to work it. I know how to go find a motherfucker. So I just left it at that because he said, man, I have students and they're obviously watching because we're underneath his post. And I don't want to say you wrong in front of your students and possibly mess up what you have going on. But I do feel like there should be some accountability there. I mean, you got subscribers, and obviously you got a lot of people that's believing, that's trusting in you to have their best interest at heart. And them not even knowing, they're wanting to know. And they're coming to you, and you should know, but you haven't even put in enough work to know that, brother, it's 5 to 10 years. Where did you get the 4? Like, if you was gonna go off of, if you was gonna go off a curriculum on how to learn genealogy, then you would know that it's 5 to 10 years, not 4. Like, where did you get the 4, fam? You would have failed the test. But it was in front of his people and them, so I, respectfully bow out. Keep doing your thing, brother. You're doing a great job. But at the same time, I gotta walk away and I gotta know that it's so many people, because it's a lot. He tell them, put this in there, and I'm gonna send you the link. You can find out who you are today. He go on House of Names. Now he cropped the picture out, not saying he's doing it intentionally. So they, because now they don't have to ask you, they can just go to the damn source. But the source is House of Names. I know because, but he cropped it out and said he's Scottish too, because on House of Name, it said the real name of Phoenix Shakur, it goes back to Scottish. But this is what the historical part, because he said something about, I know history, but this is this, and you don't have to go back that far. It only takes 4 generations. Yeah, for a nigga who looking for a slave. But even the 4 generations will put you behind the Proclamation Act, 1863. You don't get 4. If you at 4, you are maybe in the 1870s, or most likely the 1890s. Or depending on who you're talking to, possibly the early 20th century. And so my game is to say, if you're even after 1870, well, slave schedules and shit like this here started to be produced. So you should be getting further. There's no goddamn reason why you should be looking no further than 4. Like, when the freedmen in the early FBA started doing theirs, they'll tell you, well, you only got to get to 1870. And I'm saying, nigga, we not no motherfucking slaves. Why you sit? You know what? So we would flex on them. The Indians were coming up, say, look, guy, roll call. Everybody hit up their tribes, right? Hey, how far you got in your genealogy? Hey, man, I'm in 1798. Hey, man, I'm in 1712, man. Hey, man, I'm in 1812, man. I didn't caught a brick wall down here, man, in 1650, man. You know, and them niggas was sitting there listening to us like, man, ain't no motherfucking way. Y'all niggas making this. And then years later, you know, like even the dude Marcel was down there. Man, them niggas ain't had no genealogy with that. Bro, I got all the work, and that ain't to put the brother down, you know, shout out to him. But I remember them when fam, they walked in the gym, and it, you know what I'm saying? Man, amateur night at the Apollo, fam. You know what I'm saying? Them Indians really showed them what this shit really looked like, how to really tie back to the land. And if you just taking me to a place because a black nigga came out here and told us, we usually hit a wall at 1870. Man, if you don't get out of my motherfucking way, nigga. 1870, fam, that's around the corner. So they gonna block you from the fact your grandfather was a general in the Civil War. See, you're not gonna get none of the major changes. You're not gonna even be able to see yourself in the story or see any contributions to you. They want to start you at the slave level. You go past that, man. Granddaddy got a motherfucking Medal of Honor, Seminole Scouts, Buffalo Soldiers, nigga fought in this band, led the charge over here in newspaper articles and all type of shit. What? Big landowners, oil companies, all these type of things. Own patents, all of these things, fam. And so it cuts you off from your roots, homie. And we are to be what? Fruitful and multiply, my nigga, but we're unable. And so I thought about that, and I'm like, you know, back then we didn't let niggas get away with that. The freedmen, the FBA, ADOS, they couldn't get away with that. Just at 1870, we're gonna put our feet on you. We're gonna put our feet on you. And now we hear them talk today, and now they're talking about 1700s, you know, 1803, 1805, you know, shit like that. I done ran into a brick wall. I found myself before 1776. They talking like this, and with their chest out and their head up. And that's their birthright. But I know Indians looking like, I remember when homie Fred got in here, I packed him, I ran him. He ain't had nothing on him. They never said an article just came out on FBA. Shout out to them. They just dropped the article the other day on FBA. Said that it started from ADOS and all of that. The Indians wasn't mentioned not one time, and the freedmen wasn't mentioned. Even though without the freedmen, they would have never had a voice that really mattered, because they was over, you know, Camilla was over, she was the president of AB 3121 reparations. So that was the voice and the only person that really had an inside connection in there. And they all tied themselves to that, because before then, the freedmen was just ex-ADOS members who was learning history right there with, I know the men's them and motherfucking, what's the homie, man, he fucked with me tough, man, out of Cali, man, came up with 40 acres in a Tesla, man. Man, his name escaped me, but yeah, like, that's when, you know, they put on. But see, they was in class every day. We was building. I wouldn't even just say, but we building. They had a lot of questions. So when they went to go do the freedmen and okay, we could find ourselves in the records here and these type of things. At this time, FBA still was on the African shit. Keep it gangster. A lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Because the Freedmen was even bumping heads. I remember the first time the Freedmen and Tariq Nasheed, they ran up in the room and they like, hey, what's up? And it's the first question that, hey, you got your genealogy? And I got the tape. And Tariq like, genealogy, nigga, what is you talking about? Like, nigga, you don't get the fuck out of my face. Nigga, fuck you, man. Genealogy. You know what I'm saying? But I just I get to see everybody grow. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't want to put the guy brother truth down, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like it should be accountability. The old me. Remember Dunn, I came back, I was gone, I came back, and Dunn was like, that ain't what you told us. I said, what you told us? You told us we better go get our genealogy, you gonna kick our ass every time you see us. Gang shit. And I had been gone, and I'm growing and maturing and I'm understanding, the way I see the world, maybe not everybody. And now my responsibility is growing, you know what I'm saying? I got more weight on my shoulders. So, just want to make the right move. But Dunn say, man, you Topcatz, fuck that. You over here getting niggas spankings on the hand and shit, nigga. You told us you was gonna beat the shit out of us every time you catch us and we ain't got no genealogy. So yeah, if you found what's your great grandparent name? Your second great. If you found your second next time I see you, nigga, what's your third great grandfather name? Then bitch ass nigga. Yeah, and so now they had to go get it. She like, nah, nigga, stump them niggas out like you did. But nah, shout out to them. Good people, man. But the brother truth, I wasn't trying to, but we do have a responsibility to know. And that not 4 years, brother. It's 5 to 10. You get that out of the National Archives. Or if you ever took a genealogy, you know what I'm saying, course or anything, you feel me? Even if it was online, like, that's not going to get it. You ain't factored in. Our history is not hidden. It's just fragmented. So it's going to take more than a goddamn surname. It's going to take more than that. You're going to have to know what happened in history. So if I find let's say 1850, 54, some just off the wall shit. Well, then you need to know what's going on in the world in 1854. You need to know what migrations, what location, once you get a location, what are the migration patterns? Some people coming in, how long are they staying? Most people crossing the Appalachians at that time, that's not a spot where they set and designated and set up. No, most people, if they were there, they were coming through. You might work the mines, get enough. You might catch another play and you off. But you have other areas, you find family in Mississippi or something. Well, then they're here for a while until the expansion of the U.S. comes and, niggas gotta, you're in the militia now and type shit. So these different things, our history is not hidden, is not erased, it's just fragmented. But we gotta put the magic glasses on, like Dick Gregory said, so we can really, really see what's going on. You dig? And a lot of these people got a lot of people listening to them. And I hope they understand the responsibility that come with it, And honestly, I really don't think they got to that point. Sometimes you start, and then when you get everything you was looking for, you get the followers, you get the money, you get a new lifestyle, you get a new alter ego of yourself or some shit, and kind of forget the mission. And the power is in the people, you know what I mean? And so if you're not putting them first, and that means being rooted and grounded in what you started for, having that responsibility to be intellectually, qualified, I shouldn't be able to come in there and poke holes in your shit, nigga. You've been doing this shit longer than me in front of your people, because I really that shit could have went somewhere else. But don't worry about it. I got a new genealogy, my first genealogy book coming out. And I'm gonna sell that bitch for about $10, $15. Yeah. Because it's nigga, I shouldn't have to pay you $1,000, $2,500, or whatever the fuck these niggas coming up with to find out who I am. Now it's not your responsibility, you did. But if you for the people, the best thing that you can give a motherfucker, at least a map. You can at least hand a nigga a map. Because you can't say, hey, yeah, you just go down there 2 street down. He gotta go find it. He gotta be in tune with his people now on a spiritual level. And they gonna turn the GPS. I just give you the map, homie. You turn the GPS on when you put the magic glasses on, and you follow the directions. They gonna guide you. That's why you have guys. They call them guardian angels, ancestors. But nigga, they gonna guide your ass. My map gonna send your ass back home. I'm not sending you to Africa or no motherfucking Constantinople, nigga, or no motherfucking Morocco, no Naka, no shit like that, nigga. But nigga, home is where the heart at, nigga. America got all my heart. Gang shit. My bad, man.
Organization in 1765 in the thriving colonial port cities of Boston and New York. Boston and New York.
James Andrew.
Man.
He said he got him up.
Wait till the final edition. Out of this.
James say, nigga, I had a VIP membership a long time ago. Well, nigga, I'm going to renew that motherfucker for you. Yeah, I'm going in that motherfucker, nigga. Hey, let me know what you under. You can send me a message or whatever, and then I'm going to renew that motherfucker, nigga. That bitch start over.
The Huguenot Society of America.
Gang shit.
The Huguenot Society of America is a New York City-based genealogical organization. On April 12, 1883, the society had inaugurated a group of descendants of Huguenots who had fled persecution in France and whose descendants settled in what is now the United States of America. The purpose of the society is primarily to promote the cause of religious freedom and to perpetuate the memory of the Huguenot settlers. Its first president was John Jay, lawyer, diplomat, abolitionist, and grandson of the first Chief Justice of the United States, Brother John Jay.
He done went past the Topcatz on y'all ass.
Except when we look around America,
he done went Minister Topcatz on y'all. Shout out to the homie T-Real, man. Appreciate the love in the cash up.
And we find this word African. These people who came here.
Gigi say, my bad, y'all. I ain't even see it. I was over here in my little spiel. You know, when I go out, I don't even look at the screen. You know, I'm popping it. It's from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Gigi say, hey, top my Huguenot, LeConte grandpa joined forces with under William Orange alongside your grandpa found it last night. Hey, yeah. See, but get you nigga, we done been everywhere together. You know what I'm saying? Man, bro, we done been everywhere together. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it all makes sense. I told TB2 Live, that nigga was Buffalo Soldier, and then he come back a couple months later, you know, got the records in hand, you know. Man, I be calling that shit, man. Who is that? Somebody else show love. To Corio. He say, I'm from New York. My family, South Carolina surname. Anthony, Clint, Thompson, Brewers, Gather. Some connected like P, Mingo, Jackson. Damn nigga, I'm a Mingo. Jackson, Long, McKilwin. McDonald. Okay, you got them Scottish Irish, and it's them Highlanders, and a few others. That ain't don't worry about it. That just mean, nigga, you coming out the mountains, nigga. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, Tennessee, yeah, niggas. yeah, nigga. You either coming out the Appalachians or the mountains, nigga. Where the Highlanders and the Lowlanders. Cause see, after their proclamation, the British and Scots niggas didn't like each other. Man, all that's gonna just overflow into Georgia, bro. The Scottish was super deep in Georgia because you gotta understand, you got the ish on the back of that motherfucker. But they was down there. So yeah, the migration, look at the migration patterns. Them niggas are the niggas that's coming out the mountains. Where did they go? They went to Georgia, fam. They went to Georgia. They went to Mississippi. They went to Alabama. But that's why you have most surnames gonna come out of there. Most of those surnames with the Mick on their motherfucker, them Scottish, or you might have Scottish and Irish because they invaded James Stewart the third, King James. They invaded into Ireland, and when they amalgamated, they became Scottish Irish. But you already had that connection down in. So now you got Georgia, you got Alabama, you got Mississippi, which is gonna have more Irish names than all of them niggas. Now you could go up to Indiana, you could go up to what they call Ireland and Boston in that area up there. But their culture is more Italian than it is Irish. You got pubs and all of that shit there, but that was just a thing. Go down to North Carolina, different things like this here. Where the Swedes at. Go to Ohio where the German niggas, was it. See, I'm giving up too much game. Y'all gotta come back and check out my goddamn bloodlines that'll go at 6. Yeah, come fuck with me on bloodlines that'll go at 6. I done gave up too much game, man. Let walk.
And fled persecution.
Hey, get my likes up. I done gave up too much game.
Organizing coup d'etats.
Somebody say, make it make sense, Chief.
People who are cryptos understand they changed their religions when they came here. They changed their names when they came here. These people have no problem going undercover to get the job done.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, that's why in the 1680s and 90s, when the Jews got here, the first thing that they did, right, before they joined the lodge, nigga, the first thing they did, nigga, was start marrying into white bitches. Yes, sir. Go back to the making of African American 187. Yeah. We'll clean all that up.
Yeah, Carla Faye.
First thing they did when they got off the boat here was start marrying white bitches. Yeah. That's how you clean that money up, nigga. You niggas don't know nothing about money laundry, nigga. You niggas come out here talking about some money laundry, nigga, embezzlement, and nigga, you niggas don't know nothing about no money laundry, nigga. So they got here, nigga, they got to scrubbing the money clean, nigga.
Yep. Look like today, huh?
The African Free School was a school for children of slaves and free people of color in New York City.
Infinity, we gonna make it.
Did they tell you what they tell you, them niggas? New York and Boston. The origins of the Sons of Liberty, it's unclear, but they say the earliest references of the organization, 1765, in the thriving colonial port cities of Boston and New York, nigga. Yes, sir. And so we find ourselves here in New York with this goddamn word African up here. So it have niggas running around here talking about everybody Africans. Or they give these Africans a window of opportunity to say, look, he talking about me. Well,
right. Your ass better be in Mexico.
Or is this some shit you niggas cooked up?
Yeah. Y'all flying out of Chicago.
See, you can tell by the bricks, how they laid the bricks on that motherfucker. It's a place of colonization. Let's walk. Hey, man, this pay-per-view material. Yes, sir. This is pay-per-view material, man. Andrews published a book in 1821.
So I was mad, right? Because I was finna fight this one of the top Pan-Africans. So we get in the ring to scratch, and we don't get the match. And I'm like, where they do that?
Man, I had I had something to do tonight, man. But...
All right, yo, let me go, man. We'll go. I gotta go, y'all.
All right,
hold on. Wait, son. Wait. Yo, son, can you do Sunday or not, bro?
Nah, bro, I just told you that, bro. You on now. Yeah, nah, bro. You gotta wait now. Look what you done done.
Nah, ain't no way.
Man, disappointed everybody and shit, man. Now we got.
I don't disappoint nobody. Knows you,
I'll let you know, bro. I'll let you know.
Who you really debating? You never debated nobody,
bro. Cause this shit here, bro, I don't work like this, bro. I'm like Sarnetta, bro. I don't work like this, bro. What is going on right now?
Yeah, all right. Now you
damn, nigga,
all right.
Be ready.
All right,
they had a whole week.
All
right, man, get you some sleep. All right, y'all. We sure. Hey, y'all like the channel before we burn up out of here, man. Y'all
Yo, Topcatz, come on, Topcatz. You got to do this shit, son.
So yeah. You know, man. We had a scratch coming up, man. Man, about 2,500 people watching, man. We in the Coliseum, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, it ain't nothing. When we get here, nigga, so it ain't nothing. All right, cool, bet. You know what? So I came out and I just made it into a lecture, and this is what's taking place right now. Okay, so I just turned it into a lecture. I'm like, you know what? We still gonna put the information out. Yeah, nigga, waste my time, nigga. I'll let you know, nigga. Yeah, stay by the phone. What them hoes tell you at the job? We'll call you. Yeah.
Celebrate the school's accomplishments, and they became frequent stopping point for visitors in the city. Now this school right here,
come on, Einstein.
It was founded by members of New York.
Einstein, nigga, man. We on, man. Say, man, nah, man. We got all these people out here, man. Then disappointed. Yeah. What? You better not give us the stick. What? And I got this bitch in my hand, nigga, fully loaded. What, man? Say, man. Nigga done came out here, man. Nigga, we got to do refunds on the tickets. Nah, that was free. That was, that was going to be a public, a public erasure, But that's the homie, though. Shout out to him. He was a strong brother. That's why I wanted to hit with him. And, we ain't get that night. So they went and got me Jabari, and I on the same topic, and I smoked them. You know what I'm saying? And I bet that other nigga was like, whew, I'm glad I didn't get out there with that nigga that night. That nigga got knots all over Jabari and shit. Boy, I'm glad that was me. Woo, that nigga worked clean.
Manumission Society, including Alexander Hamilton and John Jay. Huguenots. Excuse me?
Dang, let them know, man.
What's up?
Got them record with that.
Nigga, the first president of the Huguenot Society in America was who? John Jay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this family is known for colonizing. Oh,
nah, we was cool before that.
Oh yeah, nigga.
Hey, we was cool before that. We was cool after that. Where we stopped being cool at is where he pushed my hand. I'm shot calling for the Indians, and we get over there with the Native Americans. And, he popping it on the Indians, but I'm like, man, I can't let you do that, fam, And he like, nah, not you. He telling the natives, nah, he a real Indian, he different. He got his work. It's the other ones. But what was that song? What kind of man would I be? Yeah. So nah, homie, I'm shot calling over here, nigga. And you finna try to play on the Indians in front of some natives. I'm like, look, fam, we go holler. We can go, we can push over here and talk about that. Not in front of them though. And he wasn't feeling what I'm saying. And I'm like, damn, you my nigga and you ain't respecting it. You know, so that's where, you know, I was like, well, fuck it, nigga. I bang Indian. So, nigga, what we doing? Fuck that, nigga. I had pop my top. I peel out. What's cracking? What we doing, nigga? This Indian shit over here. You gonna play with us like that in front of the natives, nigga? Fuck everything then, nigga. The natives get it, everybody get it, nigga. We finna be a melee in this bitch then. All Indians lace up, nigga. We finna go and tear this bitch down. Cause when nobody stronger than the Indians, nigga, when I was standing on the land, nigga. And that's on gang, nigga. Nigga, man, not with 100-foot pole. So, but you know, that was the past. He always, but me and him always, I got plenty of bills with him on here. You know, and we going through information. I got plenty of bills on his channel, on his panel with him and Truth, another cold motherfucker with their history. Yeah, nigga with heavy hitters.
Went pro. I heard a more scream, Islam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So Alexander Hamilton, John Jay, right? Huguenots. They also what? Sons of Liberty type of shit. Continental Congress. Hamilton go on and create the Bank of America. He get the money from the Rothschild. Y'all remember that shit? Say man, Jack. Come on, Mr. Pan-African. Cause see, this is what they gonna come out here and tell you. You get the free African school, and they gonna tell you about Cromwell and them and all them. Let's walk. Give a fuck about no Alexander Cromwell, black European ass nigga. Black Irish ass nigga.
Yeah.
And let's walk and talk. Another nigga they gonna go get.
Hold on before we pop him. War Chief Floyd holding down that Northwestern Indians, man. He say, Topcatz, I got a chest of old coins. I had Louis and the Huguenots, Walloon, both 1620. How do I send you one? Man, hit me, scan the barcode up there. If you follow me on IG or if you on the BCU app, hit me. Yeah, I need that. Appreciate it. I'm gonna put it in the collection. Man, we got Leif Erikson. We got a few of them hoes over there.
Captain Paul Cuffey. Nigga, only captain I know, nigga, is Zoriak right now, nigga. They went and got Captain Paul Cuffey on us. This is coming out of in the Massachusetts Hall of Fame achievements, man. Biography information. If you read the biography information, it reads, Paul Cuffey, Negro ship owner and colonizer. I said, damn. Damn, nigga, and colonizer, nigga. Shit. That nigga had a ship and he's a colonizer. Boy, if you don't sound like the slave owners, if there ever was a slave trader, goddamn nigga, I think his bio would start off as Negro, as a ship owner and a colonizer. Nigga, I think you got all of the attributes, nigga, to goddamn fit the description of the goddamn colonizer, nigga, and the slave trader, nigga. I mean that coat, nigga. The way that nigga they stitch the buttons on the coat. The way you pull your tie all the way to the top. Yeah, sure, nigga. You had that slave trader in you, nigga.
That my home.
No, he's an African. Have you ever met an African colonizer, nigga? Well, nigga, you better feast your motherfucking eyes on the screen at Captain Paul Cuffey. He's an African colonizer.
Let work, Chief. Yeah. Big Chief Eric walking in the building.
That what? He was born in Bedford, Massachusetts, as a free Negro whose father had been a slave.
I was a bad man.
Cuffey became greatly concerned over the status of the Negroes in the native state throughout America to the extent, listen, pissed him off so bad, nigga.
What happened?
To the extent that he became one of the first advocates African colonizations as a solution to insipid racial problems. In 1811, he traveled to Sierra Leone, a British colony on the west coast of Africa, where he founded the Friendly Society of Sierra Leone. So he go out there and he put down his own little Friendly Society.
Look, Quaker organization.
I know somebody said, damn, ain't the only friendly niggas I know, it's the Quakers.
It's them Quaker boys.
Oh, what you thought? Because I had told you that his daddy was a slave and, you know, an African slave and shit that you say, well, damn, nigga, when they started letting African slaves and Quaker shit, that sounds like some Quaker. Yeah, well, nigga, he ain't only in no Quaker shit, but he put the set down. He went to Sierra Leone and put the set down.
Oh, he's a baller.
The big homie.
Oh, he's a baller.
Yeah, that's the big. He went there and put the set down. Nigga,
Tell
the
me
society,
more.
the Friendly Society.
Who is getting good?
Leone. For the immigration of free Negroes from America.
He
spent $4,000 of his own funds to transport 38 Negroes to Sierra Leone.
Oh, he's a baller.
He planned more expeditions to Africa.
Get flew
This nigga is running back and forth. Listen, y'all, his daddy was a slave from Africa.
You trying to get flew that? Yeah, he got to say. You can tell by that coat. He got that coat like that. You got stuff a whole lot of money in there. Yeah, you trying to get flew that?
Stolen out of Africa.
You and his son get flew that?
Well, see, the daddy had a boat too. The daddy had a lot of money. Ooh, these slaves was rich.
Well, I want to be a slave.
Damn it, I mean, stanky rich. And so they tell us that his daddy, I want y'all to walk with me, right? Because guess what?
What?
You know this African ass daddy of Paul Cuffey.
What'd he do?
Can somebody in the audience tell me how long did Paul Cuffey daddy do in slavery? Let's say I am coming here today to say, you know what? I will give you that. I will give you niggas that Paul Cuffey daddy was African. I'll give you that, right?
You can have that.
Watch this, y'all. I'm doing something. I'm going somewhere with this. How long was this African enslaved? Did you know that Paul Cuffey daddy was only enslaved, said to be, if we go about his story, the nigga would have only been enslaved 3 years.
That 3 like servitude.
Motherfucking years.
That sounds like servitude.
Don't fuck with me, nigga. Oh, I got shit in the back, nigga. Please do not. Nigga, this is a lecture. This is a lecture. This ain't my... This is a lecture. Nigga was only enslaved 3 years. If that story was true.
Yeah, according
if we were going by that story, the nigga would have only been enslaved 3 years.
A 3-piece.
Yeah, I bet the Pan-Africans didn't know that.
He can do that on his dickhead. The 3-piece? That ain't
3 years. Nigga did a 3-piece. 3-piece flat, nigga. Came out that bitch, nigga. Swole. He had more land than a little bit. He had boats. This nigga, this nigga was a powerhouse. And he was nigga did 3 years of slavery, nigga. Came out of Africa, did 3 years. And nigga was
he had so much money. He
Quaker.
Was
he was a goddamn nigga. He was in the goddamn Friendly Society before his little boy and them.
Oh, they paid for the building. Yeah, he a slave. He came.
Hey, this story right here go a little bit. Let's walk and talk, y'all. Come on, let's get up out of here. We've been over here too long. All right, Cuffey. Cause they say, well, Cuffey, we know it means.
Now remember, I told y'all about the the guy and the House of Names. This is a source from the House of Names. So this is what I'm saying. This is a 2020 lecture. Man, this is when I first started. This is one of my first, this rookie shit. But let's walk.
Boy born on Friday in the Ashanti language. First off, at this time, y'all ain't know what the fuck Ashanti was, and y'all hadn't even made that up yet, right? Because I never made it up. Ain't no none of this shit is old or ancient. That shit there. Boy, you better get your motherfucking ass away from me with that bullshit. Colonizing that nigga, all that shit made up, nigga. But if we were just gonna say, well, shit, you had other Cuffeys out there. You got the Cuffey crest, the Cuffey name, Middle English, Cuffey meant glove. It is thought to have originated as an occupation name for makers of gloves. That bitch was in Ireland, where migration from England to native Irish bearers of Cuffey from the Gaelic, Old Durham, and his name usually anglicized and Durham. Let's walk and talk, man. Yeah, let's get out here on Cuddy Hunk Island, man. Let's get out here on Cuddy Hunk, man.
I'm an island.
So when you put this up, man, this was a history. It's coming from the website. It's a history of the Cuddy Hunk Islands and shit. And it's going through people who were on the land in that area, right? And the history of it. And so it'll start us up here with 63 per leg. And then Paul Cuffey's gonna come. And you know, they got Kofi and all that, and they got the Ashanti and all of the name in the game. But it said Kofi was a slave to John Slocum. He was the owner of Cuddy Hunt, who later freed him.
Is that so?
Very, very, very interesting. Man, you know, one of the things, you know, that I have for the Pan-Africans, I always say, family, if, you know, tell me about these people, family, because they always like to come out here and tell us about the people, but they don't tell us nothing about the family.
Nothing. Who
were they? Help us paint it. You know, Paul Covey did. Tell us about his family, brother. They know nothing about these people. And that's how you know it's indoctrination. Let's walk. We still know essentially nothing about Cuff Slocum's early life in Africa, except that his first name, a version of the name Kofi, indicates that he was from the Ashanti area of West Africa and that he was brought to Newport on a slave ship. But after he arrived in North America, the picture changes. 3 deeds and a will provide crucial reference points for this story, but there is much more to be gleaned from his own records. The records of those who glean to interact, as well as various studies that give insight of conditions of times and placed in where he lived. All of these provided us with fascinating, inspiring stories. The first recorded document of Cuff Slocum is a bill of sale 1742. This is the one we always hear about. The next records registration implies Ruth Moses' marriage. And this we hear about all this here. And y'all don't know nothing about when he was a little boy in Africa and all of this type of shit here. All of that's wiped away. All they know is, you know, Africa, his first name. And if he could tell you that it was from Africa, area of West Africa and all this shit here, yeah.
He should be able to tell his mom and dad's name.
They with the bullshit. They like,
if he can tell you what tribe he from, what part of Africa he from, he should. I mean, the boy got some type of sense. He should be able to tell you his mama and daddy name. Yeah, he ought to know his brothers, his cousins, his uncles, and all, because it's always a chief that get caught, and they all get caught coming out the same area.
Let's go in here and talk about this goddamn family. Let's go, because fucking with them, we still don't know nothing. We just outside. Why y'all won't let us in? We just outside. We don't know too much. All I heard was, I think he had, him and that girl Ruth had got married, and I don't want to hear that old hoe ass bullshit. Who are these people? Who are these goddamn people? And maybe we can find a better understanding on who the fuck Paul was. Bars. Light touches on the nigga ass. Let's go. Peleg, man. Shout out to Peleg, man. Peleg, he was the son of Guy Slocum and Joanne. We doing a little genealogy over here, goddamn. Peleg, Slocum, Giles Anthony was born in Portsmouth. He married Mary Holder, daughter of the prominent Quaker. He married Mary Holder, daughter of a prominent Quaker.
Yeah, I heard that Giles in there, right? The Giles ran Connecticut. Bars. Big slave traders out of Connecticut. Don't worry about it. Bloodlines that'll go at 6. But see, they threw that in there. Let's walk.
Oh, they keep it in the family. Yeah, sir.
Oh, yeah. It's a bloodline thing.
They keep it in the family. They settled in Dartmouth, where he became an active worker in the Society of Friends. He named in their records as a minister, he donated 6 acres of land to a site for the first meeting house and burying ground. Slocum in Portsmouth, Rhode Island, bought land in Dartmouth in 1651. His son Peleg married the daughters of Christopher Holder and Catherine, a sister of Anne Hutchinson. Peleg built his home south of the present Russell Mills in the west side of Pocassamet. He said first Dartmouth Quaker mentioned, he was the first Dartmouth Quaker mentioned it as a public friend. This meant that he was a preacher. The name may have been derived somehow from the term publishers of truth. Besides being a public friend, Peleg Slocum was highly successful farmer and merchant. Yes, sir. These the merchant family. Yeah, it's a family of fucking merchants. Big money niggas. He and his wife were widely known for the liberal hospitality, Many traveling friends stopped at their house, and meetings were regularly held there. Even after the meeting house was built in 1699, the monthly meetings were held at Peleg Slocum until 1703. Giles Slocum's youngest son, Eliza, was romance of the lady Aletha Fitzgerald, who has colorful truth, came to Dartmouth later than her brother. They settled on his inheritance from Giles to the south in Peleg acreage near the Allenborns, Georgia. Oh, wow. Captain John Slocum. Portsmouth, Rhode Island, man.
Rhode Island, nigga.
Here go Ebenezer.
Upper Colony.
And Peleg.
Europe niggas.
Let's come down here. Reverend Ebenezer, he was deeded land in 1678 in Jamestown and chosen deputy to Rhode Island. He received his first 5 shillings of lawful monies in New England from his father Will. And he deeded land to the Society of Friends. Look at this. Look how prominent they are in this. They are getting these niggas they land. They building their first houses in some places. They are holding meetings at these niggas' houses. Let's talk about the family. You niggas come out here with a piece of paper or some made up shit with a nigga that you don't know nothing about. Talking to me about a motherfucking Paul Cuffey. You know nothing about a motherfucking motherfucking Slocum, nigga. He's a Slocum. This Cuffey bullshit. You take the Cuffey out, they ain't got no leg to stand on. Cause all they know is it's Kofi and the nigga is a Shanti from West Africa. I think I heard the nigga say that word. West Africa, Shanti, the goddamn word spelled K-O-F-I. Ain't that a bitch? Motherfucking nigga, I know my ABCs in 1, 2, 3. Nigga talking about, yeah, gotta be African. Yeah, definitely African. And the goddamn word spelled K-O-F-I, family. The word is spelled K-O-F-I, and the nigga say, when I heard it, I knew that was African. Man, get your motherfucking ass about here. In 1705, guys were choosing with Governor Cranston and other committees of Port of Ireland to settle along continued boundary questions and boundary line between the colony of Connecticut. He is buried in the Friends Cemetery in Jamestown, Rhode Island. Okay, you go bury it with him.
OG Arawaki, like you said.
Man, I know a story of a guy named John Slocum. He was an Indian slave in Dartmouth.
Uh-oh.
And this is his story. In the 18th century, Indians were often used as indentured servants, and men often worked on sailing ships out of New Bedford, Nautica, and other places. This is a pension of Indian John Slocum of Dartmouth. He had originally been in Cuttyhunk Island, and John Slocum, a white man, owned him, the islands, early on. And there were small contingents of Indians that lived there, administered by Indian minister Nahal Abel. He says the Honorable and Majestic Justice Supreme Court Judiciary for the province of Massachusetts Bay, New England. The humble pension of John Slocum and Indian show of the potential of native of this country, born free. His parents being inhabitants of Dartmouth, where he was born and lived about 10 years.
Hey, y'all get this. Y'all, did y'all hear what he say? Now, these Indians are being enslaved in Dartmouth and Cuttyhunk. This is the land that the Quakers are going to take over and create their secret society called the Society of Friends. Now, the Quakers come from the Fox Boys out of North Carolina, right? A lot of dust got kicked up there. That's what here come them Northern Tuscarora. That's why they going to follow them niggas up top. It's a bloodline thing that go from so it's a bloodline thing. Anyway, I was gonna name some chiefs, but this Indian chief who was a preacher, his name was Nehemiah Abel, and he said that the Honorable His Master Judge, the Superior Court of Judiciary for within the province of Massachusetts Bay, New England, the real Europe. They speaking about when they speaking in history. The humble pension is for John Slocum, an Indian, native of this country, born free. So why is he a slave and why is he indentured? By this Slocum family. His parents are inhabitants who were also born and lived about 10 years. That walk.
All right. Now, this Slocum family came there. You want to know why Paul Cuffey, mama and them is Indians and these niggas Indians there? Well, these motherfuckers came there. These goddamn Europeans came there. And they were using these goddamn people as indentured servants. Okay? Yeah, how we know, nigga? We got the records of what you fuck niggas did up there. Coming here talking about a motherfucking Paul Cuffey African. No, nigga. He's a Slocum. That's how he ended up with all their money. Okay? And you niggas was down there enslaving our motherfucking people down there, nigga. Yeah. They ain't tell you that. Drop some motherfucking flames in here. Yeah, they didn't tell you niggas that. The fuck you need an African slave for when you down there enslaving the motherfucking Indians? Right there on your motherfucking land.
On their land.
On that motherfucking area that belong to you niggas. And you fucking ass Quakers. Yeah, Giles Slocum was born on the 28th of September, 1623 in Old Cleve in England. Okay? He was baptized in September. He was the son of Philip Slocum. Giles Slocum married Joan Cook in 1640 at Portsmouth. Nigga, we do genealogy around this hoe, nigga. See, we ain't coming here to fuck around no light touches on you weak ass niggas. This Pan-African shit dead. Listen, this is Paul Cuffey. This is the nigga that started. This is the big homie. We are walking through this nigga right now. We are walking through this nigga right now. This is the big homie. This is the oil. This is where it all started. You take Cuffey out the board, nigga. You kill the head and watch the body fall. That's why I started with this whole for it. I set up that weak ass shit with that New York school. Listen, you nigga, that was part of a reform movement. Woo! I ain't done with you niggas. Please keep that right there. And give me a couple power bearers up here for this Paul Cuffey nigga. I just went on and finna walk right through the biggest nigga real quick, right? We finna go on, take him off the board. If you notice, that didn't even go in there. We were going in chronological order, and I just all of a sudden just said, you know what? Give me the biggest nigga real quick. Go on, give me the biggest nigga real quick. Let's walk through this nigga. Giles Slocum and his wife, members of the First Baptist Church of Newport until October 1673, when they were excommunicated, having joined the Quakers. Called a famous preacher in Pennsylvania and the Barbados. Giles was the start of the long ancestral
Pennsylvania and Barbados, huh? So that's why I say that Giles and that Slocum, they keeping both of them surnames, and they're gonna marry. They're gonna be marrying into the bloodline. They're gonna keep that bloodline, that aristocracy going.
Slocum line.
But they running this from Rhode Island, Connecticut, Cutty Hunk, Martha's Vineyard. You feel me? All the way down into Barbados and shit. This state line. That's why I say Barbados, you can't out Britain Barbados. Nah, hell nah, nigga, Barbados is where the royal bloodlines say, hey, this when we camp, this when we go lay out on the beach and shit at.
In America. This is where Cuffey boy gonna come through. And what they tell you, them Slocums was out there fucking them Indians. They were enslaving them Indians they on their own land in indentured servitude. These ain't no little niggas. These niggas were putting up the money. They were donating houses and land to this Quaker society. So we're not gonna come out here and say, well, damn, this African slave became part of this society. No, this goddamn Slocum family, nigga. It's in the society. Everybody. They marrying prominent Quaker daughters, and these niggas got arranged married. Yes. See that little one piece of paper pickup line you niggas got Kofi Daddy or something. You got to do a little better than that if you can't tell me nothing about them. I already got you niggas right here. What you gonna do, nigga? We still essentially know nothing about Cuffey Slocum early life in Africa, except that his first name is a version of the name Kofi. That's all you got. That's all you got.
One sentence.
That's all you got, nigga.
Nigga got a sentence.
Let me continue to walking through you niggas real quick. The more recent conclusion is that neither the son of Anthony Tatum and Mass had been wildly, He is believed the common ancestor of the Slocum's American lineage found today, settled in Portsmouth. He is energetic, prosperous, and the man soon became Lord Owner. His wife, Joan, and Cook were early members of the Society of Friends. His will is given in full in the Slocum's genealogy. Yeah, sir. Slavery in Portsmouth. Portsmouth is associated with the slave trade like Bristol. Oh, y'all ain't know that?
Yeah, we still in Long Island. We still in Rhode Island. We still in Connecticut. Okay. And where we gonna take them to, Barbados? Let's walk.
Mr. Pan-African, y'all didn't know that? See, they don't want to talk about no slave trade in America. Because their doctrine take everything back to Africa. This is why the doctrine takes everything back to Africa, so you don't know what happened right here.
Yeah, this the intra.
Because this is what happened.
This the domestic slave trade.
Newport, Bristol and Newport, but many local families with their ancestors held Native Americans or black slaves. With the coming of the settlers, the native population found themselves unable to live in their normal style. Their hunting grounds and summer camp areas were sold to the Europeans. Towns like Portsmouth restricted them, and they found it impossible to live on their own. After King Philip's War, many Native Americans found themselves sold into slavery. It was not unusual for them to be in servitude to the colonial farmers in Portsmouth. In searching the Condell Slocum graveyard by Glenn Barnes, I came across this article. Rhode Island, June 27, 1712. An Indian servant man belonging to Mr. Giles Slocum of Portsmouth. Damn! You nigga been enslaved. If he start the line out, you nigga been enslaving nigga since y'all got off the boat. This family came here and have been hustling Indians since they came off the boat.
Why you think Paul Cuffey is Port Indian? His mama was an Indian. His daddy was a top member in the Indian contributor in the domestic slave trade of the Indians. Whether it was servitude, we just showed that the goddamn Indian preacher had to go down there to the courthouse to go get one of the boys who was born free. They got him out there. And then again, even with the story, they say Paul Cuffey daddy did 3 years of slavery. That sounds like indentured servitude. Let's walk.
Portsmouth, this area, man. Shout out to Aaron Lopez now, man.
Man, we done duct taped the whole scene right there. Ain't nobody moving, nigga. Everybody got on gloves, nigga, boots, hazmat suits, nigga. This is a crime scene. You bitches are done. All you got is a one sentence. I don't know too much about him, but the nigga told me his name was Kofi, so he can talk. Okay, and that's all he said. Don't worry about it. Lock this bitch down.
He was niggas.
Hold his ass in the room and put it on 40 degrees. Put the AC on 40 on it. Have him in there with his arms in his shirt like on first 48. Yeah. Yeah, go sit his ass in there. I'll be in there in a minute. Lock this bitch down.
Some of the biggest slave traders at that time. The Lindo families and shit. Man, drop some flag. Hey, man, this is pay-per-view material, nigga. Bang my motherfucker like, but bang my motherfucking cash up. Let's walk through these niggas, man. An Indian servant born to Mr. Giles Slocum of Portsmouth. The Slocum family were Quakers. Yet they held both Native Americans and black slaves. Yeah.
Black European slaves.
We think of the Quakers as being strong abolitionists, and they did become so. However, in the early days, Quakers were active in the slave trade and held slaves themselves. And guess what, nigga? This is early when that Slocum family had came there and started enslaving these motherfucking Indians in that area.
They go to genealogy right there, too. I'm going to get my man. I'm going to get, I say, man, boy, nigga. Hey, go get it.
Yes, sir.
This the name? You ain't got to tell me where he at. Just give me a name. Give me an alias. And I got him.
And so when you see, hold up. And so when you see this nigga, then let's read this shit again, right? He out here paying money. He backing for it himself. He sitting down with presidents. He running around doing all the organized. He all in London and all of this here. But he's the son of a slave, a captain, a slave who became a captain, a slave who inherited a lot of property from this Slocum family, a slave who also bore the name Slocum, a slave who also was a top-ranking member in the motherfucking Society of Friends, a slave who produced a son who would birth the motherfucking Pan-African movement.
Quaker, Quaker, Quaker.
The Religious Society of Friends.
Let's walk. Hey, get my likes up. Tap that like button.
And also referred to
and hype the video after.
Movement. Was founded in England in the 17th century by George Fox. He and other Quakers or Friends were persecuted for their beliefs, which included the idea of the presence of God existing in every person. Quaker missionaries first arrived in America in the mid-1650s. In the book, Quaker History, Quaker Colonization, although the Religious Society of Friends Quakers is widely known in historic opposition to slavery, its members were never united on how slavery should or be brought to an end or what was to follow. While some of these early abolitionists believed that through education and moral training, African Americans could achieve equality with whites and be integrated into the larger societies. Others feared that they might never be the case, and it would therefore be better to resettle people of color on their own land, either in the West or the United States, on islands in the Caribbean, or in the colonies of Africa.
In their colonies.
African Americans could never achieve equality with whites and be integrated into the larger societies. Others feared that this might be the case, and it would therefore be better, listen, to resettle people of color on their own land, either in the West of the United States, on the islands in the Caribbean, or in the colonies of Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to understand that this wasn't no play that all white folks set up and came up with. No, these were these people, these Quakers sat there. And you know why Paul came out and told niggas about that shit? Because he was sitting at the table with these niggas. He was there with the white and the black Quakers. So when these white boys, all these slaveholders, all these niggas got rich off this shit. His family got rich out this shit.
Black European.
We see his family enslaving Indians and shit on that on multiple occasions. Niggas got records. These niggas all got cases on them and shit. Got niggas out there whaling, taking the Indians out on the water and taking them to places they ain't never been and keeping them out there and take cheap labor and shit. What was Paul Cuffey, a whaler? They went out there and was blackbirding them Indians and taking them out there to goddamn Sierra Leone and shit and all that out to Africa. Making them teach the Africans how to whale and do their shit and yeah.
Hey, look,
no slave trader.
I heard what I just said, huh? And look at those.
Don't colonize.
They're walking.
And you bring them out here to our people as though these niggas or something to be worshipped. The Religious Society of Friends began as a movement in England.
Woo, got too much sauce. Hey, man, let's not forget what we came for. Chief Pontiac, I'll get him on next week, man. We'll have some more information on that for y'all. Whether it'll be in DC or wherever we'll have it at. And so my Connecticut family, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, DMV, if y'all in driving range, pull up. We ain't asking nobody to fly it out and all of that. You gonna fly your ass to Mexico, July 17th through the 19th. Yeah, we going up. This one finna be super live. And can I please get the sizes? Can y'all go pre-order y'all y'all Jaguar goddamn suits. Can y'all go pre-order y'all Jaguar suits so we can make sure we got y'all size? You did for July. Because we get out. I know you don't want to be out there and you the only one looking crazy. You the only one that ain't got your shit on. Yeah. So y'all go tap in. BigChiefUniversity.com. You feel me? Man, we got y'all go check out the shoes, the kicks, them hoes in production. Let walk. We walking on these niggas, man. Yeah, that's the in the ancestors' name. We walking on them. You dig? So y'all pop in, go come shout with the kid. Ladies. Fellas, y'all want me to get the Jaguar shorts? I get the Jaguar shorts for the fellas. But ladies, y'all go get y'all Jaguar big Indian business so y'all can be ready. When we have our meeting, we'll pick the spot. I got a nice 5-star, spot, and that bitch going for under $300 a night. You feel me? Luxury 5-star transportation back to and from the airport. You feel me? So we're gonna do Sunday, 6 p.m. Central Time. I'm gonna put it up. Make sure y'all are there. Make sure y'all are there, especially if you plan on coming with us in July to our 3rd pyramid tour. You feel me? Come be a part of history, you dig? That part. Hey, man, that's my time. Hey, man, I love y'all. Appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate everybody that showed love. Whole lot of gang shit. Indian gang, get on bang. Hey, Copper, what's the Copper say he got a question. Turn up. What you got for us? Hey, y'all, make sure y'all tap that like button and y'all make sure that y'all hype the video after it's over with. Make sure y'all come back and hype the video. Like, share, and comment. You feel me? All right. Draco, I was gonna let you run the question, but it's cool. I know it's getting late for y'all, especially y'all on the East Coast. So, let's run it. We gone.
I like that Honduran cigar, the spirits rise. Smoke curling like ancestors whispering in the skies. Dr. Sebi in my left ear saying heal from inside. This ain't no new land, we the ones they try to deny. Before Columbus ever dreamed the ship steered, we was building mounds, doing rituals with no fear. From Yucatan to Galveston, New Orleans near. That's a triangle of soul, but the map been clear. Second lines ain't parades, that's ancestral rights. Tambourines and feathers under full moonlight. We ain't immigrants now, we the original might. Built pyramids and bone flutes before Rome took flight. Topcatz said it loud, stop begging for permission. Our culture ain't missing, it's just deep in tradition. We ain't African cause they told us we remember the mission. The land speaks Creole, soul food and intuition. We been here through the blood and the drum, through the elders, the chants and the kiss of the sun. Smoke rise from the leaf, yeah, we talk to the sky. And the ancestors' rhythm, we never die. We been here, oh yeah, we been here. Way before they wrote their lives, we still live. This our home, not a place we disappear. Jaheim singing true through the pain and the tears. Granny sat me down, roll something slow. Said when you puff, give thanks, let the cosmos know. I inhale the jungle, exhale the flow. Spitting stories that the textbook still scared to show. Cigar lit like a torch from ancient rites. Aromas like prayers to the Orishas at night. New Orleans ain't a tourist tale, it's black divine. Where the jazz horns been time and the spirits align. Forget Columbus, we was dancing in stars. Trading turquoise, dripping culture in bars. Drums talking codes, spirits moving cars. Look close, the past ain't gone, it's just behind these stars. From Congo Square to Trammy Porch, torches. We built this land, no need for endorsements. The Mardi Gras beats ain't just for decor. That's soul armor, homie, we was gods before war. We been here through the blood and the drum, through the elders, the chants and the kiss of the sun. Smoke rise from the leaf, yeah, we talk to the sky. In the ancestors' rhythm, we never die. We been here, oh yeah, we been here. Way before they wrote their lives, we still near. This our home, not a place we disappear. Jaheim singing true through the pain and the tears. Through the blood and the drum, through the elders, the chants and the kiss of the sun. Smoke rise from the leaf, yeah, we talk to the sky. In the ancestors' rhythm, we never die. We been here, oh yeah, we been here. Way before they wrote their lives, we still near. It's our home, not a place we disappear. Jaheim singing true through the pain and the tears. We been here, oh yeah, we been here. Way before they wrote their lives, we still near. It's our home, not a place we disappear. Jaheim singing true through the pain and the tears.